time, Ray.
Wait, we're
Every
supposed to have
time.
working audio? People are supposed to hear us?
Oh, there it is.
This game's just for us. They're
Yeah.
secondary.
Don't worry.
They just guess what is coming out of our mouths. they have to read the subtitles.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be safer to have no audio, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, considering what we were talking
There
about
we go.
off camera,
Okay. Yeah, well, that's not that bad. All right, so let me make sure. Everybody say something.
It's up. I already have it pulled up. I'm hearing it.
Oh, on TikTok or Twitch?
Oh, no, not TikTok.
Oh no, so basically, in order to get streaming on all the social medias that we have that we can stream to, because I still can't stream to Instagram yet, we basically have to. I have to have this computer run everything, and it has Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube on this one, and then I bring my laptop in and I stream TikTok on my laptop.
Rest in peace. Laptop.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dinner and a Game. We really appreciate you joining us tonight as we are going to engage in Best Days, which is our Tales from the Loop Chronicle. For those of you who don't know, Tales from the Loop is an RPG that has some very strong, what would you say, Stranger Things vibes.
Vibes.
X-Files?
X-Files, Stranger Things.
I feel like X-Files is wrong because, at least for us, because we're definitely not going into the sleuthy investigative direction. We're going more into hijinks direction, which feels more Stranger Things.
Actually, I would say Stranger Things, Eureka at that point, just because of hijinks.
Yep.
For those who remember Eureka from Sci-Fi.
Warehouse 13.
Oh, I love Warehouse 13.
That's
so
another
much.
good one.
Warehouse 13, where we take everything from Eureka and make it more cruel.
Yep. So yeah, we're Warehouse 13 then.
Yeah, got it. And so
Actually, yeah, that's a lot better.
These guys are all playing high schoolers who are trying to save the world from their adult counterparts, and they basically are reliving the plot of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. As apparently someone was experimenting on birds in the local area and gave them intelligence, and the birds, as usual, when you give anything intelligence, the birds are using that intelligence to try and overthrow mankind. Because that's what you do when you get smart. You get rid of mankind real fast.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of bring it on ourselves.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. So, we are going to go ahead and jump into that in just a moment. I just wanted to go over some quick clearinghouse things, but before that, I wanted to check in with these amazing people and see how they're doing, because they're the ones who get to live through trauma tonight. I am probably going to make one of them cry, but we'll see about that later. So, first off,
the last game.
I know I make everybody cry at least once,
I
except for Ivy. I have never made Ivy Shadows cry. Game Raider Girl?
Yeah.
No, I've tried.
I
has
did
come
threaten
close.
to punch you in the nards if you did.
But she has come close, but I have never made Game Raider Girl cry.
I made myself cry.
I made myself cry.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and start with Diamond. Diamond, how are you doing tonight?
I've been busy.
Busy. Yeah, I heard. This is your all-day day.
This is my all-day day.
Is it that every Friday, or is it? Oh, it's just every other Friday.
It's just I'm working on a project, and I've been busy basically the last 2.5 weeks, every single day working on things. I basically live in Google Docs right now, and scheduling things. And I finally had a long ass meeting that I had to be in, and then it ran over, and now I'm here.
Now you're here,
and now I'm here. And it continues tomorrow.
Whee! Well, you know what? I'm just glad you're busy, because that's always fun and cool to be busy. I mean, it's never absolutely cool, because it usually means that, you're doing everything you can to keep track of everything. But at the same time, the time flies by. And, with my work right now, we've got a lot of stuff going on. And, I literally woke up this morning and I was like, is it Tuesday? Oh, fuck no, it's Friday. But then again, that's how you go from 18 to 50 in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
So, well, who are you going to be playing tonight, Diamond, to relieve some stress?
Tonight I will be I don't think my character's currently upset, so I can relieve other people's stress, but not my own. I'm going to be playing Cynthia Janice Songbird, like you, and I'm going to be your troublemaker for tonight.
And technically, you're engaged.
No, we made a marriage pact. We're pacted together. We're not engaged.
Well, I mean,
marriage pact is not an engagement.
I mean, you do live on a large hadron collider, so time travel is a potential. So you could end up engaged.
I think I would rather end up being I would be happier if Songbird became like Robbie's warlock patron or something.
Yes.
Robbie the Warlock is a terrible concept.
Robbie's pact is just the will.
I need this to happen.
Robbie the Warlock sounds like some old cartoon that used to be on Cartoon Network back in the day.
Oh, yeah. like in the early 90s when they first started.
Hold on. At that point, though, what kind of patron would Songbird be?
Faye.
Faye.
Definitely Faye. Yeah, no. All I'm imagining as Robbie the Warlock is in one of my D&D games back in the day. We had Ivan the Warlock, and she was an androgynous little being that was the most awkward and hilarious and wholesome. And all I'm imagining is those vibes with Robbie as Warlock.
Robbie the Warlock is a Hexblade. with Archfey as their
patron
flavor. Okay, they are not edgy, but everyone thinks they are edgy. They're not sure why, but everyone seems to think they're super edgy. And they dip into Oathbreaker Paladin, but no one really knows what oath they broke, and neither do they.
It's safer that way.
They wrote it when they were high.
Basically, and Robbie's basically pact agreement is just like what you get as a gift is just the will to live.
And cool conversations over coffee.
Basically.
Well, let's.
And a permanent place to couch surf.
There you go. Miss Liz.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good.
Good, wonderful.
It is the weekend.
It is.
It is.
Beautiful as it is the weekend. And how are you doing with the weekend? That is no, with the weekend that is. Do you have plans other than this?
I have game tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go to this little store on Sunday, and I'm probably gonna buy some more gnomes.
Lawn gnomes?
No, like so if I could grab the ones over here, I would. But I like to decorate with gnomes during the holidays. So I have one right now, and he's like a little pumpkin guy. His body is literally like a pumpkin. It's great. I love him so much. And then I have another one who just has like a flannel hat and the beard. And I'll probably go and get some more Christmas gnomes because I need more Christmas gnomes.
Do you mean Homte? Do you mean these little guys?
Yes.
Hey, Arclight Court.
They're my favorite.
Hilariously,
Oh,
I was supposed to give this to a friend for Christmas last year, and I did not. And now they're no longer dating my other friend, so I do not see them. So now I get to still have the gnome Christmas ornament, and it was out and about. So it was just like on my desk.
If there was ever a more timely breakup for you, there would
benefit from, right?
I was like, yes, my little gnome friend.
Any of you here or viewers ever end up in my home for any reason, play the fun game of Find All the Gnomes, because there's about 8 hidden around my living room.
Is that a threat?
Is that a threat? No. Nope.
It's a promise.
Remember, we're going to try and get together at the Texas Renaissance Festival on Halloween, so we can celebrate Coco's wedding anniversary and get drunk at the Texas Renaissance Festival and attend the bonfire orgies afterwards. No, that's a thing.
That's a thing.
I know it is.
I'll stick to my overconsumption of mead.
Yep. Miss Liz, who are you playing tonight?
Who orgy for me?
jeez.
I am playing one of our 2 rockers tonight, Juniper Broadmeadow, better known by her stage name of Junie Velvet.
Junie Velvet. I just love that so much.
It was too good.
And excuse me, I think we need to talk to Coco. Coco, how are you doing?
Well, sometimes I feel I need to run away. I need to get away. I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good.
The modern version of dad joke. Crunch.
I gotta run from the pain you drive into the heart of me. I've been meaning to do this all campaign.
And very appropriate.
I'm doing okay. Super excited for next week. Doing the whole Thanksgiving thing at our house. I'm excited about that. I'm spatchcocking and smoking a turkey, so I'm excited.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
I get excited about cooking food. Yeah,
Well,
I've become that old.
we've actually gotten a year off this year. Last year we got a year off too, though, because last year my brother and his wife did Thanksgiving, and this year, with these much fewer amounts of family that are in this area now, my brother's going to go to my sister-in-law's place, and so we're going to get to stay home. We're not even going to make a turkey. We're going to make a ham because there's only 3 of us. So we're going to stay home. We're going to chill out, and we're going to watch stupid movies and have ham.
Godzilla. We're doing Godzilla.
We're doing Godzilla Marathon.
Yes, we are.
I'm here for it.
I have at least 15 people that should be showing up throughout the day. I got a turkey to smoke. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely.
And I have frozen pizza currently, which is also leading it to a
I've got,
really good day.
3 or 4 people coming over, but that's about it.
Hey, 3 or 4 people is a lot of people when you have the people already in the house. You know what I mean? Even if it's a couple, because that makes it 6. 6.
Yeah.
6 for dinner is not a small number.
But no, we're gonna have my wife's whole family, and then and it's a couple of extras from there, and then our best friends and my godchild is gonna come over, and we're super excited about it.
Yeah, Dice Goblin Black Cat, same with us.
But tonight I'll be playing Robbie, the resident weirdo conspiracy theorist. Currently, somehow now has their hands on police grade firearms.
Who let him have that?
It wasn't a let him have it so much as all the police officers may or may not be dead.
and they left a couple things in the armory unlocked because they kind of ran out quickly.
You only got 2 things?
No. They got lots of stuff.
You got lots of stuff, just only two shotguns.
Only 2
We got
shotguns.
like a whole duffel bag full of stuff.
Yep, most of it's fucking a case of flashbangs, which is terrifying to think about. Bunch of teenagers with a case of flashbangs. Oh shit.
This is fine.
Oh sure, it's very fine. And next we will go around the horn and continue to Geek Girl Lissa.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm
Good.
tired,
They tired?
but they're tired.
Oh, I saw your videos with your kitties, your kitty and your puppy. So at least you had some fun watching your animals be animals.
Yes.
And who are you going to play this evening?
I am playing London Svets, aka Lynx, from the Lynx and the Minxes. And I am also playing a rocker.
Dun, dun, dun. And the arch rival of Junie Velvet.
Arch rival, aka they might kiss. We're not.
I was gonna say or/crush.
Enemies to lovers fanfic now.
There we go.
Is it really enemies to
Enemies.
lovers? Technically, enemies.
Somebody who's a fan of both of them is writing an enemies to lovers fanfic about them, not knowing they're not actually enemies.
Songbirds are put under a pen name.
Not knowing that they're just documenting.
No, Songbirds
Songbirds just
document.
writing this
Oh.
to the side, just like, all right, we good.
And finally, Kel,
Songbird.
Yep.
how are you doing?
I'll answer that in 2 weeks after Black Friday.
I know. I was just like,
No, you have to answer now.
oh, come on, don't make him answer that now. He's
This is Cal, a week before Black Friday.
yeah.
Yeah, a week.
Smiling.
In 2 weeks, I'll look like the dude with the Masselheim going. Oh.
And who are you playing
See,
tonight?
this is what we have to do. We have to clip the "This is Cal"
Before
to a week before Black Friday, and then next week, the next time we get together for this is Cal a week after Black Friday.
Yeah.
he just slumped in his chair, kind of twitching.
It's just,
And who are
One
you?
poke him with a stick. Is he having a stroke?
Yes, obviously. Kel, who are you playing tonight?
I am playing Warren, our popular kid who is still stuck in a cast. But hey, at least he can move. At least he's ambulatory now.
Yep. And by the way, everyone, the game we're playing is Tales from the Loop, which is made by a Free League game publishing. The game is it uses the Year Zero engine, which is a little bit kind of a spin-off almost of the Apocalypse engine. But instead of just having 2d6, you've got a bunch of d6. It's a dice pool system made of a attribute and a skill, and then you get some extra dice from third things like your signature item and stuff like that. And you can it's a very simple, very heavy on the RP system, and it's very, very much fun. So if you want to try to find it, you can. We have a link that's going to come up in chat that has the information for it, and I'll see if I can make sure it gets in there because I want to make sure it goes out. But yeah, Free League does a lot of incredible games, like they do. Oh no!
Impressive.
Oh, boy, Warren R. Popular Kid.
My brain understood it for a second.
Warren Reginald Popular Kid. That's his full name. But anyway,
In a teenage James Bond film book.
Oh god.
Young
No,
James
oh, no,
Bond.
you mean like the what the fuck was that book? Alex Rider.
I missed those
Yes,
phones.
Sabina Pleasure. Yep.
Yeah, the Alex Rider
I
books.
love those books. Love those books.
Oh yeah, I read them
So,
all in high school.
So for the little bit of housekeeping I need to do real quick, number one, if you want to help Dinner in the Game and support us in any way, shape, or form, you can find all of our links in our link tree. The amazing Miss Dag Show does most of our social media management. I'm giving you a nice thing. Stop yelling at me.
That's how you know we're married.
And anyway,
I was gonna say, you're still waiting on her coffee. What do you expect?
No shit.
did you message the boy like I told you
I
to?
did.
So but yeah, we are. You can find all our social medias there. We also have merch, and we have a bunch of new shirts done by our resident artist Red Queen Hales. We have a lot of them are taken from quotes from our literal games that we play in, and some of them cannot be repeated. But you can wear them in public because we took the U out of the F-bomb.
We told that multiple times on stream.
We say that all the time on stream, but that's not the point. Because we do have the
Why
adult...
don't you just change it to duck?
Huh? Oh, don't
Duck.
change the duck?
Replace it with a duck.
Well, because we always
yeah,
do
I
the
mean-
adult... And because, I live in a small town out in the country, I want to wear that around.
I was gonna say too.
Come see you.
Huh?
I
I
was
will
gonna say,
gladly wear one around.
Say what?
If I come to see you, I will gladly wear one in that city.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say though, with how often this happens to Sam, if you put duck in there, it still mean the same thing.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. You put,
No, I'm saying because Sam gets auto-corrected to duck all the time on Discord.
oh, gotcha. So, and if you look through and a little scroll that's right underneath my picture, there's one of our new shirts. It says the BBEG has you by the throat, choking the life out of you, and then underneath it says "Tell me more." So yeah, I wore that. Oh, there's the orc shirt. You go to put the orc off the cliff, instead you roll
I
a
wear
natural
that a
one.
lot.
And so most of these shirts are all inspired by stuff that happens in game, or they're memes that are already massively known in the TTRPG world. So I'm sure he does not. And I still have to figure out how to get our chat into our Patreon because Jesus Christ. Anyway,
We're already on the hen.
so we're going to play some Tales from the Loop tonight. Best days. And we're going to see what happens to these lovely people as they are currently holed up in a police station being attacked by intelligent birds. And police went out into the street to apparently attempt to hold the birds off for some reason. And there was a firefight. The kids began going to the back to try and escape out the back way and possibly steal a police car. But they went to go out the back way, and when they got back there, by the time they got back there, and they broke into the armory and stole a bunch of stuff, they realized that the gunfire had stopped outside. Liberated. Reclaimed your
borrowing.
Reclaimed your tax money.
Yeah,
We don't pay taxes yet.
Power to the people.
I was gonna say, more so we recycled them. We're putting them to another use.
Bobby will never pay taxes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. I love that side shot of me.
He'll never have a documented job. What are you talking about?
A documented job. I put that on their numbers.
Hey, numbers.
Numbers. I just, for some reason, I just turned the camera on and put the shot of this looking up at me. So it's like, hi.
That's the cat, honey.
No, my door's closed. That's the laptop with TikTok on it. So,
right there. So I'm looking at us and us.
Yep. So,
I looked at him.
But as we
He looked at me.
Oh God, here we go. So as we were left off, I had just described the scene of a osprey, which has apparently become the ringleader of the birds, who has had at least one encounter with the kids so far, was standing outside the glass doors to the police station, tapping on the glass to get their attention. And as he did so, several crows flew over carrying one of the police officer's gun belts and looped the gun belt over the door and were trying to pull the door open using the gun belt. The first time the belt fell off, but they were already coming back for a second try, and that's where we stopped. Even though Coco was going to kill me for it, that's where we stopped. So, let's go ahead.
You did give me a week to 2 weeks to think about my next moves until no one else.
I'm just saying
It should be interesting.
We can probably just run over and lock the door first off. 2, we have flashbangs that we can throw outside at these birds.
Yes, that is in fact the plan.
Just remember one thing: the front doors are glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, so you throw it a sufficient distance away so it's not going to shatter, but will still concuss the bird.
Yeah, but that we also got to think about how long we have to keep the door open to do that and let birds potentially in the building.
Yeah, we're better off heading out, even though there's way more birds.
And we all
motor pool and flashbanging those.
Yeah, but so we also need to get to a car.
Well, here's the thing:
flashbang those birds out in the car.
We need to respond to this right now, in real time. So let's spin this back up. And I do believe Coco was ready to declare an action almost immediately.
Yep.
So, Coco, what are you intending to do?
I'm going to turn to everyone. I'm going to hand. I'm going to put the duffel bag in Warren's lap.
Mm-hmm.
Is currently in the wheelchair. I'm going to look at each of you. Look at Sam. Go. I'm going to hand you a shotgun that's loaded. I'm going to take one. I'm going to give a flashbang. Because if we have a case, it should be about 12-ish?
It is exactly 12.
Okay, cool. I'm going to hand 2 flashbangs to both our rockers, and then I'm going to put 2 in the hands of our local troublemaker. Turn to the door. Okay, plan. We go out the back door, clear a path to flashbangs. 1 person at a time, throw 1, let it go off. Open your mouth, but cover your ears as best you can. Eyes closed, open mouth. The concussion will fuck you up.
Jello lands on Robbie's shoulder.
Question.
What?
Because I'm a rocker, could I not potentially have what are they? Earplugs.
It's
Am I
not a
fucking-
good idea to wear earplugs. Ear muffs like this, yes.
Mhm.
Earplugs, fuck no.
It adds pressure to your eardrums and it can blow your eardrums. It's going to force them
Fair
in.
enough.
Yeah,
Unless they're made for specifically that, like what they use in the military. Yeah.
yeah. But like ear protection you see him wearing on a firing range is different than what I'm like wearing on my head right now.
Yeah.
So, but yes, so you're going to that seems to be the plan currently. What are you going to? You're going out the back door. What did you grab keys for? Because I remember we were discussing the vehicles.
We literally looked over at the wall, and the keys for the entire police's carpool are in a case right there by the back door. So
It's a small town.
Yeah, and Dad told me to grab the keys to the big trucks.
Yeah.
There's 2 Suburbans.
So we're grabbing 2 sets of Suburban keys. I'll drive one. Who wants to drive the other? Sam? You're muted, hun.
Samantha.
I'm so sorry, Sam. I couldn't hear you. What were you saying?
For some reason we couldn't hear you, Samantha.
Yes.
The
I
birds were
said-
just a little bit too loud.
Eerily enough, they're quiet.
Which is more terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
a
don't know.
little bit, yeah.
That means they're plotting.
I said I have good reflexes. I might be better throwing the flashbangs.
Here, we'll trade. Give me the shotgun.
There you go.
That's a scarier thought.
So, actually, Warren, number one, the drugs are definitely wearing off as the adrenaline has been spiking for quite a while now.
Oh yeah, but we found ibuprofen.
Yes, but you're still in quite a bit of pain now.
Mm-hmm.
Your leg is in a cast, but even worse than being in quite a bit of pain, because your lower leg is in a cast.
Yeah.
Your shin fucking itches. Like fucking crazy. Like it's distracting.
Yeah, now my shit actually itches. God damn it.
So you're
Well
yeah.
done, beloved.
Oh,
Dramatic responses.
So
hate that. Oh, God damn it.
now they did set you up with a walking boot cast,
Yeah.
but you're not supposed to be walking for the next week or two. You're supposed to try and keep off your feet and use your crutches.
Well,
I
he's in a
don't-
wheelchair right
They
now.
didn't grab crutches. They threw me in the
I
wheelchair.
know. I was like, but you don't have any crutches.
Walk it off.
Get off. So there is actually a wheelchair ramp that goes down to where the police vehicles are because they have to be ADA compliant. They're a city building, even in the 80s. And so they're basically you take Warren down the wheelchair ramp and you're going for 2 of the SUVs. The SUVs are parked in the back left corner, I think I said, underneath because there's the covering on that goes around the edge of the actual yard that all the vehicles are in, and the vehicles are basically the vehicles don't get used a lot are backed up underneath the shelter. The patrol cars are parked in like 6 slots in the middle, and it's usually because there's usually 6 cars on patrol, 6 cars in house. So as they come in, they rotate out.
That there's a metal awning covering all of them,
Covering all the cars along the fence.
and ours are along the back part, on the very back on the fence, though,
Yep.
right?
Back right corner in the fence, basically. It's only a chain link fence, so.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those chain link fences has the privacy stuff woven up through it,
Yeah.
and it's 10 feet tall, so it goes all the way up to the top of the bottom of the carport.
As I kind of scope that out, okay, who wants to throw the first flashbang? As an easy go, one of you throw, give it a second, next one throw, give it a second, next one throw. I want to keep these birds consistently moving. Who's going to throw first? Sam?
What do I
Cool.
roll for it?
Throw the first one under the carport. It's going to reverberate so much, it's going to freak them the fuck out. So drop the first one under the carport, close the door.
Okay.
That's
I'm going to take a look over my back shoulder to see how the front door is looking right now. Are they making any headway?
Oh no! The second time they were hooking it, they were just trying to get enough birds on the belt to pull the door open.
Okay, cool.
So they're
How are they
actually
doing?
they're doing well.
Doing well. Awesome. I'm going to take one of the flashbangs.
Mm.
Am I?
Don't set it off in doors. Don't set it off in doors.
Junie will just turn around and train the shotgun on the doors.
Jelly's sitting on Robbie's shoulder, and Jelly's like, "Hey, if birds can open doors, can humans lock them?"
Yes. I'm going to pull out I'm going to pull out the revolver that I took from one of the. I have it documented 3 revolvers for some reason.
Yes.
But I took that one from the drawer.
Mhm.
I'm going to walk up to the front door. Is it open at all?
Yeah, it's open enough, but it's not open enough to where a bird would risk trying to dart through it. Although it's big enough for them to come through it.
Okay, I'm going to put the gun out the door and shoot whatever bird is directly in front of me. I'm going to slip the barrel through the door and shoot the first bird I see.
You cack one of the crows.
Cool, awesome.
There's an explosion of feathers.
And I'm going to pull the door closed and lock it.
Okay. Yeah, you don't. And it's just birds, so when you pull the door closed, there's barely any resistance.
Well,
But
yeah.
you notice even when you shot one of the birds, the other birds didn't fly away.
Yeah.
Dope. I'm
That's a
gonna
little
guess
scary,
there were some handcuffs back there, more than likely in that armory.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rig the handcuffs on that door so they can't just pull it
You
open.
put it. You do the thing where you put through both handcuff it to either side of the push bar.
Well, more or less the trick where you take 2 together, you wrap them, and then you have them to where you would. God, it would be hard to unlock it with a key. Yeah.
And birds don't have thumbs, so they'd have an even harder time.
They'd have to really work on it. But yeah, so that door shouldn't be a problem for a second. The air vents are probably a problem, though. I say to myself and to Jello, who's on my shoulder, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he rode over with you. He's like, dude, that gun is loud.
Yeah, they didn't seem to care. I was kind of trying to gauge that.
Oh yeah, if they stop what they're doing, the Osprey will kill them.
Is the Osprey still standing there?
Nope. When you started walking towards the front with a gun in your hand, the Osprey took off.
The Osprey knew better.
That's a bitch.
strong sense of self-preservation in that one.
So
I'm gonna have to fist fight this Osprey by the end of it. I just have a feeling it's gonna be Robbie and his K-bar versus the Osprey. That's the last moments.
So you guys are sitting there and you're, getting ready to go out the back door, I assume? The rest of you, I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, they're
Yeah,
not I'm gonna come jogging back. Okay, they're not coming in that way.
because we're at a police department, are there like actual earmuffs nearby?
There's not a firing range on site. Oh, no, there will be, because of the flashbangs, there will be ear protection.
Yeah, there would be. I run to the. I hear. I kind of see you looking. Y'all stay posted by the door. I'm a duffel bag. Run. Look. Are there any in the armory?
Oh yeah, they're actually in the same. They're in the same little gun closet, that the gun safe, and they're still in the box. Like they haven't even been opened.
They've never even opened them. I'm gonna grab the whole box, rip it open, dump all the earmuffs in, and then run back, divvy them out.
Is there any other like bulletproof vest? Or
I don't think that's going to help us, really. Honestly, it's just going to weigh you down. You're talking about plate carriers back then, maybe Kevlar.
Yeah.
Actually, probably comboed, being that we're on a military.
Given that we're in a town that has the military, it has like the special, like developed, like.
Actually, we probably have a
Development
super
stuff?
lightweight version of Kevlar. Realistically,
We probably have a super lightweight version of Kevlar because of the military base
not going to
that's
help
going
with
on.
the birds. They're going to go for everything that's not covered. They're literally instinctually will attack attack turtles and shit through their shells. So
they're gonna go for the eyes.
Yep, they're going to go for the eyes
they're
and
gonna
the
go
face to make you blind.
we would need full riot gear.
Full
I
riot
say
gear.
that.
There's no full riot gear here.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I say it. I run through Robbie's mind palace of the police station. He goes, nope, no riot gear. Okay.
No riot gear.
No, the riot gear is probably on the base. It's probably just.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, they
military.
probably just contract out to the military for that kind of thing. It's like literally, hey guys.
It's like bringing the Apache and the tanks.
Well, it's like the military is probably always ready at any moment to take over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So scanning the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I see the osprey out back.
No, but what you
Okay.
do see is hundreds upon hundreds of birds. They are all over the cars. They're on top of the carports. They're not under the carports, like where the vehicles are actually parked.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are fidgeting, but for the most part, they're all just sitting there staring at the back door.
Do I see that one large raven?
Yeah, he's there.
I see the high priest as.
He is actually sitting on top of the carport, right over where the two SUVs are.
How far away is he?
About 50, 60 feet.
50, 60 feet. That would be. Are the other two revolvers that I grabbed? Are they standard service revolvers? So
Mhm.
like thin long barrel, meant for intermediate distances.
They're 38s.
Yeah. Okay.
They're 38 police specials is what they are.
I kind of look and I think about it. I don't know if I should risk it. Hey Jello,
Joe's like, uh-huh.
is that the high priest?
Well, yep.
Okay. If I killed him, what would happen?
He'd die.
Would that upset the osprey?
I mean, I got kicked out.
Okay.
Only
kind
one
of,
way to find out there, sir.
kind of a survival of the fittest kind of thing? Wait, you said 50 feet?
50 to 60 feet, yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
still
want-
a good distance, dude.
I want to look at the box of shotgun shells real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What are they?
They're just,
Just
they're buck.
like target load?
Mhm.
Basically, they're buck and bird combo, or they just straight up.
Actually, how many boxes of shells did you grab?
I grabbed all of them that I could fit in the bag.
You probably could have filled out the duffel with boxes of shells.
Oh, well, then I guess I would have grabbed maybe
A handful of each thing.
enough
Like
before
this looks like different color.
Probably like the whole bottom of the
Roll
bag.
me
with
2d6
layers.
2d6.
and call it high or low.
Oh, you're trying to see if there's any
Oh,
stuff
hi.
going on.
High?
I'll call high.
All right.
That's 2 1s.
2 1s.
Snake eyes, sir.
You basically did grab nothing but buck.
Nothing a buck.
Mm-hmm. Buck, and you grabbed 1 box of beanbag rounds.
Buck's gonna have. It's gonna spread too much.
You said that.
I'm sorry. Corey's going through too. Coco's going through some shit here, trying to think. Could I in real life, I could make that shot with a properly choked shotgun, but it depends on what this shotgun is, and I don't want to sit here and waste 30 minutes on this. I've already wasted enough time on it.
I'm gonna say that Songbird is just hovering over Robbie's shoulder because Songbird's a fucking weirdo, and is just going to pick up one of the boxes of buckshot and then put the flash grenade in front of Robbie. And just like, because Songbird is literally behind you, and both of these hands come around in almost a hug, and puts her head, like her chin on your shoulder, and just says,
Come on.
"It's like, I think they taught us how to do this in home ec on accident."
You're fucking brilliant, and I love you, Songbird. I grab the flashbang. I go look for a janitor's closet real quick, Is there a janitor's closet? Clearly there is. I grab duct tape and I start to. I'm not going to go into great detail about how I do this, but I rig myself up that this flashbang will act as effectively
A dirty bomb.
a primer.
No, it's
Or-
working. It's not only acting as a flashbang; it's actually acting as a regular grenade because we're adding shrapnel.
Oh, you're looking at shrapnel grenade, basically, yeah.
Basically, yeah. It's not gonna. The shotgun shells themselves won't go off, but the pressure of the flashbang duct taped around it should make the buck fly a bit. So it's not as good as I would prefer to do, but that would take too much time, and I don't want to.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Well, you've already taken a bit of time because you've been observing all this. So,
Can I go looking for regular bullets?
I was gonna say, well, he's in the janitor's closet. Songbird. I'm just gonna confuse everyone's characters now. I was like, Judy's gonna go back into the armory and see if there's any birdshot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Songbird
birdshot.
helped that.
Yep. There's birdshot. There's pistol rounds. There's usually everything. There's also some odd things in there for the pistols. You got something that's labeled as squib shot, and when you open it up, it's basically gel markers. And then you have something that's called subload, and when you look at those are kind of like, if you didn't know better, you'd say it was a big wad of paper.
You're giving us C4.
Huh? No. Subload is a subsonic ammunition that's not designed to kill. It's like a beanbag for a pistol, but since it's that small and that intense, it fucking hurts. It will break ribs. It's not like a beanbag where it can distribute the weight better and the pressure better and not do as much damage.
Like, here's a good way to describe it. You remember back in like middle school, high school, people fold a piece of paper into what we call wasps and shoot them with a rubber band.
Mm-hmm.
Think that with the force of a bullet behind it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, think of it this way: there was a story way back a long time ago on the show Moonlighting where some extra put a gun to his head that had blanks in it as a joke and pulled the trigger, and the wadding from the blank killed him.
Yep.
This is that. It's basically they have half the grain load of a normal round, but it's still being fired by a gun.
Yep. Yeah, she just starts like highlighting like some of those and like the bird shot into Songbird's hands, being like, "We're gonna want these."
So as you are,
and she loads. Is it a single or double barrel shotgun?
It's single barrel pump action. Holds what, 9 rounds or something like that?
8.
Yeah.
8 if it's, well, depending on the length of the barrel, but 5 realistically. 5
and
would be
she loads
standard.
a couple of rounds of the bird shot in.
I know you said that there wasn't a firing range here. Are there still goggles? Are there any goggles in this armory?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Or
They
any
would-
kind? Because while there's not riot gear, there's probably something. If they have flashbangs, they most likely have something. along the lines of
Aviator
gas.
sunglasses.
Yes.
Listen,
Yeah.
if there's enough for everyone, some person like grabbing it.
We are going into this in style. I have a leather jacket on, guys.
Oh,
so,
no.
so I
As-
just
I was gonna say, as Warren is watching this
Polarized
unfold with
AD.
double bag still in his lap,
fucking full Top Gun moment.
There is like a little carousel from like from a
If
gas
I
station.
wouldn't get hit right now, I'd be playing Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins
yeah.
right the fuck now.
oh no,
Please just understand it's playing in my
hold on.
head.
Oh yeah, no, it's in my head too. As Warren's watching this with the duffel bag still in his lap, one, he's thinking he's starting to think if he's actually off the drugs or not, just seeing how everyone's like acting and looking, and then two, he's gonna ask if anyone can find a police baton for him real quick.
Does he
Yeah,
shout that while they're in the
like
armory?
And I mean, like I'm talking like the riot baton, like the ass, like those kind.
I
Those
think
have been around
Lynx has
forever.
joined Junie in the armory and is looking to arm themselves beyond a couple flashbangs that are now in the pockets of the leather jacket.
Somebody just looks at things and is just like, "Are you still like hurt? Are you injured still?"
Who?
Who are you asking? I couldn't hear at the
Lynx.
beginning.
Like,
Is Link still injured?
She didn't get hurt.
Is Link still scared?
You have a condition. A lot of you have conditions. The only one who doesn't right now, I think, is Songbird.
No, Songbird is upset, but we all have upset. But Lynx and Robbie had the scared condition.
Yep.
But Songbird removed both of the conditions from Robbie temporarily.
Yep.
Robbie's no longer scared, but Robbie will become upset once we leave the building.
Mm-hmm.
So Songbird is looking over Lynx to see if Lynx is still like scared or has the scared condition.
I think Lynx is definitely like pacing around and whatnot and kind of like doing the ADHD back and forth between items while in the armory.
Songbirds just gonna lean over to Judy and just be like, it's like you should like have a conversation with Lynx and see if you can like make her feel better or make them feel better, because everyone should feel not that, and then just kind of shove them towards each other and then leave.
He like stumbles with
You see her. It's there across the way.
So the world's ending, birds are attacking, and Songbird is playing matchmaker.
Yes.
Hold on, well, hey.
We're not the Sebastian to our Little Mermaid. Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Well, here's the thing you gotta think about. When a lot of times people say love is in the air, they all say birds are in the air.
Get out.
No.
Get out.
I am
Someone
hungry.
wheels him out and let the birds kill him.
Songbird, because she wants you to have a, and you two are the rockers. This is her.
We're leaving Warren behind as bait.
Robbie's ear starts bleeding slightly, and you see him just roll Warren out down the
So
ramp.
let me describe the ending scene. Warren doesn't get the ramp. The door opens up, everyone's pushing Warren, and he shoots down off the stairs.
Oh no, kind of like
you run over.
There's a reference I want to make with that. I can't remember what it's from.
Well, then you can't make the reference.
Huh?
me.
Yeah. That. And also, I'd say it was worth it for that joke. Okay.
So everyone has gathered up stuff. What happens when when Songbird shoves Junie at
Junie
Lynx?
stumbles with the loaded shotgun in her hand. She was not expecting to be pushed. And it's like, I don't see it too. And
No one ever expects Songbird. I said she's a fucking weirdo.
No one ever expects the Inquisition.
I was about to say Songbird is the Spanish Inquisition.
If everyone couldn't tell, everyone in this crowd is currently very neurospicy. So
We all share the brain cell tonight.
Water.
What
What?
brain cell? I think
I
the
would
problem
like-
is there is no brain cell tonight.
I forgot to
I-
grab it a water.
No,
I'd
I
like
was-
to point out I have no conditions. I'm good.
No,
all
you
you-
have the same conditions everyone else does.
You're
I do not, damn it.
You do too.
Fuck
I was gonna
you.
say, I'm probably the only one that's not scared or upset because I've been on drugs the whole time worrying about my fucking leg.
Oh
No,
no,
you
you're scared too.
Broken.
No,
Not
you have 4 out of 5 conditions right now, my
Does
friend.
he have 4? I thought he only had 3.
Hold on.
No,
He has 3.
No, he
Hold
had upset.
might
Oh,
have-
sorry, he had upset, exhausted, and injured.
Yes, I think he'd had
That's
another one,
right.
but he got
He
healed.
said when he came down, he was going to be considered exhausted.
That's right. You're right. I forgot about yeah. So if I get 2 more, I'm out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just can't be scared. You can't let you get scared.
Or yeah.
And we
or
were
both,
defending that with he was too high to be scared before.
Yeah, exactly.
both. Yeah.
Warren's all rolling through the lobby going, birdies.
Birds.
Oh no. Or no. No. When you're in the line, like when we were in the car, I had the Jello cups. I was just like
Just-
shotgunning them.
He's just
No, it was double fisting Jello cups. Thank you very
Meanwhile,
much. It was
yeah.
the term we use.
in town with a wall of birds
Listen.
behind him.
Liz, did you mean to turn
Having
your
a
camera
Fast
off?
and Furious moment.
Yes, I did.
Okay, just checking. And Jess, I'm assuming you do too. Samantha.
You what?
Did you mean to turn your camera off?
Fuck.
Fuck. Got it.
That's a no.
There you go.
Yeah, in my case, yes, I did.
Okay, got it. All right, so no big deal. I just want to make sure.
Duck.
So, sorry, Junie. You stumble into Lynx, but you manage not to accidentally shoot anyone.
Oh, good. Oh, good. And she kind of just like,
Robbie sees this, walks by, takes the gun from her, and goes back to what he's doing. You don't need it yet.
What does Robbie do with the
I'm
gun?
gonna close the door a little bit to the army.
He walks
Locking
over-
them in the armory together.
He walks over to
I know,
Warren.
I know.
Not
He walks
locking.
over to Warren, puts it in his lap, and says, "You can be useful with this." Cool. And
I'm a
goes
good
back to what he
guy.
was doing, rigging up a second.
Hold on. You said you said you gave Warren the shotgun?
Yeah, he basically puts it on top of the duffel bag.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say because remember Warren's a rich kid. You think his dad will let him out of gun range?
Yes, for
Yes,
sure.
he would.
You should be the best person for
you-
this.
Shooting.
go.
You got to
Uh,
remember something where you guys live. You live literally on the lake that's one of the highest outdoor recreational tourist attractions in the United States.
I'm pretty sure all
Oh,
of
I
us
didn't know
know
that.
how to handle a shotgun
Yeah.
because of that fact.
Yeah.
Like
There's-
we've probably all been skeet
Songbird might
shooting.
not.
Yeah, there's hunting in the mountains. There's
military dad.
all the lake stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think between the fact that like most of us, if our parents are not military, they are military contractors. We probably know our way around a gun.
Yeah.
And
Like-
come from Texas.
Yeah. Like I think like we've all handled a weapon before. Like in some
Warren,
capacity.
you have definitely shot skeet. You're just used to
Oh,
only
yeah.
having 2 rounds to go with. You got 5 in this one. Have funsies.
Are there
Um,
deer up in this area? Because I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel like we've all probably hunted to some degree just because that's part of like the recreational shit that brings people to the area. Like I'm sure like between everything
I mean,
we've all shot weapons. Like we probably are not bad.
well,
with
it also depends on the individual whether they'd want to shoot a gun.
that's
exactly
true.
it.
So, you know, if you would put it this way, this is a better way of stating it. If you would have had interest as your character in using firearms or learning how to use them, you definitely live in a town where that would have been very easy to accomplish.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't, then absolutely don't have to worry about it. So, that being said,
Songbird, do you have any experience with firearms? I feel like you're the one that wouldn't.
You underestimate the weirdness of hippies.
Well, no, I don't. I'm just going off of the character, and that Robbie would teach Songbird if she wanted to get some detailed lessons, but I don't think he would have taught her yet. That's
I
the
think
thing.
I
I've
think
only been here
Songbird
6
would
months.
Songbird would have learned from her grandparents,
Okay.
but they would be the weirdos who like shoot one round at a really, really, really nice country house range. And it's their one excuse for going out there, but they actually just want to go get drunk. And so she learned doing it that way.
Okay.
Where it's like you shoot
One
once,
shot at a time.
basically.
It was an excuse for everyone to get together and have a fun like
Yeah.
we shoot while we spill the tea over our nice hot toddies.
Oh no, it's definitely mint juleps.
Oh yeah.
Songbird's interests are more in the line of like archery, probably, and more so like that kind of section. Because this is still the era where like the medieval fad is still like a subculture in like really, really, really nice rich people society. Because of archaeological finds, and it was very much a thing of like, oh, there's somebody from Spain who can shoot an arrow on horseback. Well, we have to make all of our kids equestrian. Like, so it's that kind of thing. Like, Songbird has more of that kind of experience through her grandparents, but also like just it has a general interest in just whatever fuck shit Robbie is up to.
We need after all this is said and done, and we've saved the world from birds. Coco needs an epilogue that includes Robbie trying to teach Songbird to shoot a bow and her out shooting him. Canon. If we all live, that happens.
But for now,
Yes. I feel like Songbird, because of the country club grandparents, very specifically was like when she was learning the how to use a bow and arrow, it was very specifically an Olympic trained athlete.
Well, I was thinking it would be like, you know, one of the few things that Songbirds got to do that was like kind of cool because, you know, because of her grandparents, is her grandparents would send her to like summer camps.
Yeah.
And so she
Oh,
was.
you have one of those weird postures for it too. You have one of these back bent side shot. Fucking Olympic shoes.
Songbird has a horse that nobody knows about. Oh. But yeah, but for now, current Songbird is just like slowly closing the door to the armory, but leaves something in the door so it doesn't shut and lock them in. And is just like standing on the outside of it, making sure nobody interrupts this conversation.
I just imagine Songbird like turns around, then she picks up the shotgun and stands there. Parade, right?
I love how Ray's mic peaked, but you could hear it on Jess's end.
Sorry, I'm loud. The door's closed too.
No, that was great. That was fucking perfect because we saw you laughing, but Jess's mic is the one that actually picked it up. So we got like the full like guffaw effect.
I
I'm
was
turning
too.
my stuff down.
No, you don't have to.
You're
baby.
fine.
No,
I was
no,
just-
no,
I
no,
was-
it was great. It was
It's not a
perfect.
complaint.
Don't fix it.
All right,
Keep it.
so Liz, quit stalling. Get to flirting.
We just keep getting interrupted.
I was trying to give y'all a minute to get your thoughts together.
So she stumbles, the shotgun is taken away from her, and she kind of like wraps her hands around like Lynx's upper arms like right above the elbows to kind of like stop her.
Are you okay?
No.
Do you want a hug?
She kind of thinks for a second and just like nods
Junie just
very gently.
wraps her arms around her and like holds her and gives her like a good squeeze.
How tall is Junie?
Junie would be about like 5'8"-ish.
Okay, so you're a couple inches shorter. Link is 5'10". So, but we're almost on par height-wise.
Yeah.
Okay. She kind of just... She tenses up for a second, and then she relaxes, and she starts crying.
Hey, no. And starts like, you know, rubbing the back in gentle circles. And just like leans her head over more so that's like against Lynx's. And just, you know, doing the comfort thing that she knows helps.
Lynx kind of just puts, like, she almost like snuggles her head in the like crook of your neck as she's crying, and she holds you tight, and she goes, we were already going through a lot, and with mom and dad divorcing, and then we found that guy, and he was half dead, and then like Warren is hurt, and just what? What is it?
I don't know why it's birds. I don't know why someone would be stupid enough to experiment on birds. Have we learned nothing from the movies? You don't experiment on anything. It always ends bad. But hey, we've got a good crew. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna be okay. We have to be.
Okay, but I don't know if my dad was a part of making these?
I know.
Just a lot, Junie.
I know. It's a lot. But no matter how much everything is, you always have me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And once we get out of this, we'll figure out if our dads were involved. Because I mean, there's no way mine didn't really know about all this. But we'll figure it out, and we'll deal with it together. Because that's what we do.
Mm-hmm. What if our dads did know? What if they were a part of this and they put people in danger?
I don't know yet. I don't have an answer for that. I wish I could tell you something that would solve it or fix it, but I can't. We have to. We can't do anything about that until we're out of this.
This has to be like a crime against humanity or something.
This probably goes against the Geneva Conventions. That yeah. I mean, they put innocent civilians in danger.
You guys realize we just made my dad essentially one of those scientists, right?
Maybe. We don't know yet. Maybe he wasn't.
Not a random German scientist.
Yeah.
Yep.
All I'm gonna say on that part, if y'all end up making your dad like that, what's with you making trauma involving family?
Unbeknownst to all of us, he is just a chemical engineer that works on water purification for the facility. That's all he does.
He is actually a genetic engineer. Like we established.
Yeah,
it
that's
as-
what he works on genetics. Yeah.
So also my feels damn.
I just
We can shoot them too.
You're not in the closet.
which is great given the assigned genders at birth for both of these characters.
Listen, I did this on purpose. Give me my tip.
Oh no, did you see what I put in the Discord?
Yes, I did.
I'm looking now.
I just
Listen, these
I
two
wanna
told me they wanted them to be together, and I, as the player, and I, as the character, want this shit now.
I know how that feels. I have that happening with two of my players in one of my games.
I just,
Oh, no,
I'm just like, I'm here for it. Please,
I just
let
have this.
happen.
I just have the dumbest thing going through my head. I have that line from Speed 2, where she's all like, relationships based on traumatic events don't usually last.
This was already a budding relationship. Okay, I got to watch my little mini soap opera for a second. Let me live here. Okay, let me live here.
Yeah.
I was curled up munching pizza, guys. That was great.
I was saying, yeah, I was eating candy corn like popcorn watching that.
We're not going to mention that you're eating candy corn.
What's wrong with candy corn?
It's the blasphemy of all snacks.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna
I want
hide.
to-
I'm gonna hide so much candy corn in y'all's house. I'm gonna
I
hide.
love candy corn.
Me too.
Just
I was
hand
saying.
it to me. I'll be happy.
I want us to I'll make it out of here alive. And I don't know that we can do that, Junie.
Maybe we won't, but we have to try. We have to get to other people and try to help them too, because we're the only ones who really know how bad it is right now.
Just wish the adults would fucking listen. No, it's birds. Like, they can't possibly. If they had fucking listened, we could have prevented this. I just want a normal fucking sound. And it was anything.
I know. But well.
And she's gonna, one of her hands that's around Link's moves, and just kind of, are both of Link's arms around her?
Yeah, I think Link's arms are kind of like around your waist.
That works. She's gonna reach awkwardly to like grab one of them and like kind of like lace her fingers through Link's and kind of like pull it in between them, so that's like resting on one of their like upper torsos.
But we'll get through it. We'll figure everything out, and then we'll just, I don't know, we could leave or something.
Link's kind of dislodges their face from your neck.
I'm just imagining the whole time it's just been really muffled screaming.
Yeah, pretty much. And they take their other hand and kind of put it on your cheek. And they give you a gentle kiss.
Ah, it's cute.
I say, Liz, that noise you just made. That was perfect.
And obviously Judy lets it happen. Then when she pulls away, she kind of just like knocks her head against Lynx's.
We'll figure it all out after, but we've got each other right now.
Lynx kind of gives it like a still tear-stained smile back.
Reaches up with the free hand and like wipes the tears away a little bit.
And all the running mascara.
All the running mascara.
Don't one of you do your makeup like glam rock style? Isn't one of you more glam rocker? Yeah. Yeah.
Lynx is more kind of like hair metal style.
Either way,
Both of them have a ton of mascara.
There is a lot of mascara.
There's a lot of mascara. There's
Like,
blue and
Lynx
also.
is somewhere in between hair metal and glam rock. So like their style is like David Bowie meets
Motley
fucking
Crue.
yeah.
Oh God.
I feel like they're both on that same spectrum.
Actually,
but
that brings up a quick
glam rock.
that brings up a quick point. I don't think either Junie or Lynx are allowed to throw flashbangs because of all the hairspray.
Would they have hairspray?
Flashbang seldom set things on fire. Okay, Ray.
I think Lynx probably does have hairspray in their bag that they keep with them.
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
Oh no! Imagine if they reach for a flashbang and accidentally grab their can of hairspray.
I mean, they're technically they're technically explosives.
They are.
Oh yeah, they are.
Especially if it's Aquanet.
No joke.
Yeah,
It
no,
would be-
not wrong.
Yeah.
It would be the ozone destroying Aquanet canonically in World Universe, like the one that is FDA banned now.
Yeah, it would.
It's deadly.
So I have the funny thing is for the print lab, all our printers have glass things, so I spray hairspray on them because it makes them more adhesive. So I have literally a case of Aquanet in my garage.
Oh my god.
Next to the gasoline.
We'll see.
That's probably not a good idea.
They're both explosive. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I was like, I don't have to worry about hairspray because y'all see my hair when it's fully out. Hairspray ain't gonna help that.
Nah.
Look, my hair has a fucking mind of its own half the time. I just let it do what it wants to do. I don't style it most days just because. I'm like, no, you're gonna you want to do this flippy thing back here and just like flip the entire opposite direction here today? Okay, I give up. I fucking give up.
Well,
my hair is like the one part of the Ashkenazi Jew in my heritage that pops out the most.
Well, let's do this. We just had that
I live
wonderful
in
scene.
Georgia, which is humid, and so like if you try to do anything styling wise with like a heating tool, because my hair is so fine, like you have to spray an entire can of Aquanet to get my hair to keep a curl.
Yeah, probably more like 2 cans.
It just wants to do its waves. It's like, nah, surfer waves, dude. Just like leave me alone. Let me do my thing. I'm cool.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I straightened my hair, and like the back would do this flip, and the front would do the opposite flip, and it was so annoying. It does not work here. Like the amount of hair product you have to put in to get it to stay.
So we're going to go ahead and take our 10-minute break real quick, and we will see what happens after the scene, and see which one of the two people who are now in a romance die.
The fuck?
See,
It's a horror movie.
Hold on, it's got to be List because Lissa always gives themselves trauma.
All right, so we'll be back in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get some more drinks and stuff like that. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you in 10.
Bring this on us.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that transition's very fast. I thought it was
The birds are homophobic.
Huh?
The birds are homophobic.
The birds are homophobic.
The birds are homophobic.
Very clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Very clearly.
I mean,
That-
we've got a queer couple now.
The birds are homophobic.
The birds are
The
homophobic.
birds are homophobic.
Ladies and gentlemen, since you put up with these people this long, let's give you a present. I'm going to do a quick giveaway because I think it'll be fun. What we're going to do is this. Because I record this stream, I'll have this as backup. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to give away one of our new shirts. And our shirts are on our merch store. You can find them there. But I'm going to give away one in particular. Where is it? Oh, I don't want that one. I want window. Ooh, oh.
Let me guess, the no initiative, just fuck.
Nah. No. We gave that one away last time. I'm going to give away the Fireball shirt.
I like the no initiative, just fuck. Sure.
Yeah, I think, Liz, you were the one that coined that. Was there or was it Cassie?
Cassie, but it's from
Okay.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, no, I remember from the show. I was going to remember which one of you two did it.
I started it because I was like, wait, did you say? I can't remember what I asked that Ray said. It just became no initiative, just fuck.
Yeah.
I still vote that my quote of "fuck you" specifically, son boy, should be a shirt.
Fuck you specifically, son boy. That
Who'd
was
you say that to?
Apollo.
Huh? Oh,
Oh.
my Hunter Bay
Nice.
says "fuck you" to Apollo on the daily.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it might not be why she constantly gets in trouble. It might not be, but you know, it could
And
be.
he deserves it.
It is valid because I mean that's well. I'll say, listen. Most of the Greek gods probably deserve that phrase at them.
Well,
I said most. I did say most.
well,
They're just an asshole.
Yeah.
hey, how do you like your vision right now?
I don't know. I can't see anything because there's now an AI in my head, making me into a mage, Ray.
It's not making you into a mage. It's giving you the possible option of becoming a mage if things gets kind of scary or something.
Don't pack bond with AIs and give them a name.
All right, so this is the shirt we're giving away, folks. It is a very classic meme from the TTRPG world. You've probably seen it before. I actually have another shirt that actually says it, but it's falling apart. So I did order myself one of these. It says, I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball. And the bottom of the Fireball is the 8d6. So, dun dun dun. And we'll be giving this shirt away. What I want you to do is I want you to type the word Fireball into chat. Anyone who types the word Fireball in the chat will be entered to win this, and at the end of the show, I will go ahead and see if I can get a quick count of how many people have typed Fireball, but if not, we'll do the drawing, and we will announce the winner in the announcements channel in our Discord, which you can find right here. And if you get into the Discord, you will be able to see our announcements channel, and I will announce the winner tomorrow after I counted up all the Fireballs that I go through chat. The reason I'm doing it that way is because we have people watching on YouTube currently and Facebook, and nobody on TikTok though. But we have people watching on YouTube and Facebook, and so I want to give everyone a fair chance at winning. So if you're in YouTube, you can still type Fireball into the chat, and it will enter you to win. So YouTube folks, if you actually are listening to me, hi, type Fireball in chat. Cinnamon whiskey? No! No.
God, now I want Fireball. God dang it, Mattis.
Cinnamon whiskey, TM.
TM.
Trademark.
Yep. So,
Don't close it yet because I'm on multiple things.
Close
I
what?
have lots of fireballs to type.
you just only get one entry.
No, you don't understand. I need this shirt.
I don't know if I ordered two. I ordered one. You can just wear that one.
Okay, well I'll steal yours.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get back into the scene of Juniper and Lynx locked in a closet.
They're not locked.
They are not locked.
Okay, okay, no, they're not
We are
locked in.
both literally and figuratively coming out of the closet.
But
Yeah,
if they try and leave the closet, they will hit someone who is guarding the door with a shotgun. So,
I was like, wait, did Diamond have a shotgun?
I was making that as a
You
joke.
guys said you wanted Songbird to have a shotgun, so Songbird now narratively has a shotgun.
Okay. I was gonna remember.
She took the one that Robbie
That
had
is-
taken from Judy and given to Warren.
Okay, yeah, took it out of my lap. When it, I was like, wait, what?
Lynx does. What weapons are still in here, Ray?
What weapons are still in here?
Uh huh.
Hang on one second. Jessica, you were actually logged in as Dinner in the Game on Facebook, so you entered. What weapons? Well, to be honest, there's probably a few more shotguns left. You guys only took like 3, and there's probably about 12 of those. There are a couple of pistols. There's like 4 pistols,
I
but
think Lynx most likely has the
There's-
most trading on a shotgun because of skeet shooting.
mhm.
So they're probably gonna pick up a shotgun.
Okay.
And they're going to fill the shotgun up as much as possible, and they're going to stuff their pockets in their leather jacket with birdshot.
All right. So the basic, yeah, you can grab a shotgun. It's not a problem, and there's tons of boxes of shells. So the rest of you, Samantha, what have you been doing this entire time? Because originally you were just like kind of hanging out with Warren because you had missed last game, so you're scared, you're upset. This has been nothing but chaos. So what have you been what have you been doing other than maintaining Warren?
Well, since somebody shoved him out a door.
No one shoved him out a door.
Excellent, because I was about to roll some dice and stuff. No shoving him out another door.
That was a joke for Kel's bad dad joke.
Okay, you
I
kind
mean,
of
was I
deserved
wrong
it for that.
though? Was I wrong?
Yeah, you were wrong. You said that bad dad joke. But what are you doing, Samantha?
I'm freaking out because this is what the fuck and the goddamn birds and what the fuck. I'm literally running back and forth from the lobby to Songbird holding a shotgun to running back to the lobby because I'm more okay with Robbie holding guns than I am Songbird for some reason. She freaks me out. I think she's an assassin.
With a shotgun? Okay, never mind.
Something. I don't know.
You're a close range assassin.
I mean, look at John Wick or Agent 47.
I mean,
That's true.
she does know how to treat wounds and stuff, so I'm thinking there might be some torture going on there.
She did. You missed the part where she tortured Warren, so there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say when they're pulling the gravel out while pushing it in and pulling it out.
Exactly. So I'm preferring to hang out near Robbie. And
So
get
Robbie-
her the fuck out.
Robbie is actively taking about 4 of these flashbangs during this time and has systematically been duct taping buckshot to them to try and make it into something worthwhile.
What are you doing? Like taping, like 6 shells around it and then just wrapping it up?
Yeah.
More or less, yeah. Because a flashbang doesn't have a lot of
No, it does not.
pop to it initially, but you put extra pressure on there, it might help. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just making sure he stays loaded. Like handing him ammo. More ammo. There you go.
And I've been reloaded. Since someone found birdshot, I've reloaded the one shotgun he has, and I've laid out the other stuff, and I'm trying to just get an inventory of what we have.
So basically, Samantha's just helping you make bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warren.
We work on cars together. Why not explosives?
Well, yeah. Warren,
Most logical step in this situation.
what are you doing, Warren? What have you been doing?
Well, while we're waiting for Lynx Jr. to get out, you see Warren scratching at the top of his cast, just hoping
I was
he's
just,
a bitch.
I would actually think that Warren went into the bullpen and he just like kept on pulling pens and pencils out, trying to find one long enough to reach. He's like
I
going
don't.
through every single desk.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna say I don't because I was talking about during the break. I wanted to when they walk out.
Gotcha. So after Robbie gets done making his bombs with Samantha, Junie, you and Lynx, I'm assuming, get all the gear you want and mosey your way out of the actual gun safe. And Warren, you asked them about asps.
Yeah, I was gonna say like when I see them walk out, I see like their makeup's probably running a little bit just because the scene we witnessed or heard because we didn't see it yet.
I will
Warren,
tell you.
completely. Oh, go ahead.
I'll tell you this: in the '80s, there were no asps; there were nightsticks.
Oh, I know. Warren's not gonna care. He's oblivious at this point.
And a nightstick will not fit down there.
Oh, I know. This is purely for comedy's sake. But seeing, again, the makeup probably being a little messed up and just being completely oblivious because he's more worried about the itch on his shin than anything. He's gonna have to be all found like a nightstick or something that he could like shove down there. Like he literally looks at you frantically, going like, "Please tell me you found something for me."
I hear him drop the nightstick and see what he's trying to do, and I push the rolling chair that I'm in over to him. I pull out my little collapsible mechanics mirror. Use the backside of this. I swear to God, if you break the mirror on this, Warren, I will roll you into the birds. And I untelescope it, or I telescope it, and I give it to you. Clean it before you give it back to me. I swear to God, Warren. And I roll back to what I'm doing.
As soon as you hand it out, like he just snatches it immediately, like with the correct end. Gets down there and starts scratching. You just see it going like, "Oh, that's it!" Like the whole head tilt.
So, Robbie, after you're done making the bombs, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna, since they're coming out and they have like additional bird shot and stuff, I'm gonna like take half the buck out and just toss it on the floor. Grab that, put that in the bag. Grab whatever else they've brought that they might want to put in the duffel. Make sure that's secured. Put it on my back. Okay, we got the plan. We're going out the back. Are you two? You know what? We'll deal with that later. Why is her makeup on your? We'll deal with that later. Okay.
Later.
I see Songbird just kind of smiling.
Yeah, no, Lynx's makeup would be all over Junie's neck.
Yep.
I will say that as soon as they came out, Songbird would have just patted Junie on the shoulder and winked at Lynx and then walked. Is there an evidence locker?
Yes.
Police station? Right?
It's actually locked, though.
I have a shotgun.
It's metal.
I have a shotgun.
Oh, I have a shotgun.
Oh no!
Do not injure yourself trying to open an evidence locker.
Please. Ricochet the thing even with shotties.
So,
Hold on. Are you being like inconspicuous to go do this, or are you clearly looking for it?
I'm deciding. I think once Junie and Lynx are having a moment and Robbie's getting the stuff from them, Songbird is just gonna nonchalantly like grab Robbie by the back of the neck of the shirt and just pull Robbie along with Songbird to the door of the evidence locker and just say out loud in a very calm tone, "I think they should have drugs in there and we should just drug up Warren."
Do I know where they keep the keys?
it's probably on the duty officer who probably went outside.
And as Songbird says this, Songbird like cocks the shotgun and points.
There's no need for that. Can I take a look at the lock?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna guess, being what we've talked about so far, it is probably a cage door with a metal cage door with a standard key lock, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's got two key locks actually. No, it doesn't. It only has one because it is a split door. So like someone can just open the door and stand in it and check in evidence. It's got like a little shelf.
Okay, cool. Robbie's gonna reach into his coat, where he has his lockpick gun that he used previously. What do I need to roll to unlock this door?
Give me a tech and a tinker.
Tinker.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's one of the ones that I upgraded last time.
Oh boy.
I did.
Oh boy, that means a lot of dice.
Because it
Yeah, how
super
many
nice.
points are we supposed to have at this point?
1.5 billion.
Divvied out, I would have to go through and because I have all my stuff done weird.
We didn't even do the XP from last game either.
Yeah,
We
that's
didn't-
why I was asking.
We haven't done
I
that
did
in
that
2
real quick.
games.
Last
Technically.
2 games?
Last 2 games. We did
Yeah.
that.
Well, then everyone can have 5 XP.
5 XP. And
You've been
3
averaging like 2 to 3.
in that that will it takes how many to upgrade a skill?
I don't remember. Let me see if I can find Tales from the Loop real quick.
I have a total
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, some of this stuff is going to make a lot of difference here in a moment.
Yeah.
for sure. If they're watching this, they're gamers, so I'm pretty sure they get it.
Well, they could also be like watching this for the first time type thing.
Yeah.
True. So, in Tales from the Loop, you get experience each session based on certain attributes of your character that you've either tried to dive into, things that you've dealt with. There is a system for this in the game where you have 5 questions to answer at the end of each session. We have not been doing that consistently this game. Ray's just kind of been addressing it himself and telling us how many.
We did it the first couple of games.
Yeah, we did it for a couple of games. We haven't done it consistently.
No.
And it takes so many number of points to upgrade a skill or to upgrade an attribute.
5 points to purchase an advancement.
Okay, purchase an advancement. Cool. Then that's going to go in there. Going to bump that up, lose all those experience points, and gain 1 into that. It's not going to help me right now, but Robbie's taking points into the lead.
Ooh.
Does it make-
Also, talents have max out at 5.
That's when my
Like,
charm
exactly.
maxed out.
So our XP can go into our skills or our attributes.
Skills.
Skills, cool.
Skills.
And it takes 5 XP to get 1 point.
I just, I have Tinker. If you would like to lead me to Tinker with that.
Oh, I've got a good tinker as well. My tinker's
Okay.
my total tinker die pool is 6. So
Show off.
that is 2 successes.
Dun dun dun! And as we know from Tales from the Loop, the mechanics are basically 1 success is you did it. 2 successes is considered outstanding. 3 successes is considered amazing. And 4 successes is like fucking write the scene yourself because you did something incredible. So 2 successes is an outstanding success. So you basically just put the lock up against there. You only
Click, 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 and it pops.
Yep. And then, well, actually, then you feel the click, and you just turn the gun like it was a key, and the deadbolt goes back, and you just like open the cage door, swings in.
I'm just gonna go ahead and like I'm gonna take my shotgun, prop it against the door because I don't want this closing on me from the inside because I don't know how to get open from the other way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna prop that. I'm gonna go ahead and open the evidence locker, which I'm assuming is like a couple of lockers. Just kind of skim through. I know medicinal drugs fairly well, and I know play drugs that would work for this. Okay, so painkiller. I guarantee I find some.
Oh
Right?
yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
You find codeine, you find all kinds of people.
I just
Songbird doesn't care and just
It is a
hand
like,
and shelf.
resort town.
Yep. So you clear out the shelf.
Hand and shelf, sweep into the bag. And those are going to be part of my first aid kit.
Do I notice anything of mine?
Did they take anything from you?
I mean, ever? Have they ever taken anything from me? Is there anything that Robbie's
They
missing?
they literally can't keep anything unless they're charging you, or you're carrying something illegal.
And I keep the illegal thing.
I've carried little things, but they've never given me charges on it. I was always kind of
Yeah, so they give it back to you if it's not illegal.
okay, because it's not okay.
Yeah.
I look. Is there any? Never mind. I'm not going to play this game. Is there anything fun in here? For
Is there
me,
any
Ray?
fun in here? No. But yeah, so you clear the shelf of drugs. There's stuff in there that is obviously illicit. There's plenty of weed, coke.
I'm taking all of it.
Okay. Even the black tar heroin.
Yes, all
Okay.
of it. Just
I see.
Sweet.
I notice a baggie that I'm aware of how bad that is, and I take that one. I just take the heroin. I see the heroin. I put it back in the locker, and I close the locker back shut.
just heroin.
We just leave the heroin. It's the only one we don't play with.
Leave the heroin.
Okay.
In an emergency situation, it works in place of morphine.
It does, but there's plenty of shit in here that'll work.
So the next thing I'm gonna have Songbird do is just like stick Robbie on the cheek, pat him on the back, and then I'm heading towards the janitor's closet.
Okay.
I would like a bucket,
You can find a bucket very easily.
ammonia
Bucket with wheels or without wheels. Ammonia. Oh shit.
with wheel,
I'm a little scared now.
specifically ammonia, which is cleaning solution,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm specifically looking for Clorox bleach.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I know. Don't you love it?
Why are you making chlorine gas?
Why not?
Why
Because
are we
I'm
committing
bird.
war crimes?
It's
Yeah,
birds.
just sticking those
In
into
the bucket.
I'm not opening them yet.
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
You're trapped
I'm
inside a
also
building with it.
Yeah. I'm also looking for spray bottles.
We need
You'll have to empty them out, but yeah, you can grab some.
Window cleaner?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or is there still window cleaner in it?
Uh-huh.
Cool. I'm gonna take. How many spray bottles are there?
There's three.
3? Cool. I'm gonna take all 3 and shove those also in the bucket. And I'm heading towards. I'm trying to think of where. We were in this building where we were being interviewed, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Women's bathroom.
Okay.
Oh no! While I'm in the janitor's closet, I'm also looking for toilet cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So all of those, just general cleaning supplies.
If you're just looking for water, there is also the mop bucket sink in the janitor's closet.
No, I don't want this in a closed space.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bathroom.
Good.
So
That's
everyone
excellent.
would just see Songbird with a bucket on wheels full of cleaning supplies, heading towards the women's bathroom, and going in. And Songbird pops open like one of the bottles and completely empties it of basically window cleaner into the sink, and then splits the 2 bottles of window cleaner. One, it's like basically to fill up half of that one bottle with window cleaner. So I have 2 half bottles of window cleaner and 1 full bottle.
Okay.
And then toilet cleaner into the Windex.
I don't remember what that combination does.
It doesn't make ammonia gas, but it's also it's slightly corrosive on contact with something else.
Oh wait, isn't that?
I was worried that you knew the recipe for household napalm.
No, I sadly
No,
don't.
that
I
we
had
need styrofoam for that.
ruined my
Styrofoam and gasoline.
Yeah, we need styrofoam for that.
Yeah.
It's sad that we know that.
So and I'm also taking paper towels.
Mm-hmm.
And basically shoving paper towels into those window cleaning bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of the paper towels is going the powdered toilet cleaner.
Okay.
Yeah. And then those are very gently being carried back out. And Songbird just walks out, carries them out, hands those both to Warren, and just says, "Don't drop these, don't shake them, you'll blow up." And then walks back into the bathroom.
Oh no! So when you hand those to me, especially when you said "Don't drop me, you'll blow up," you just see Warren going like perfectly, trying to stay perfectly still. Because now you scared him at this point.
Good. And so then Songbird is going to go back in, and once again pour out half of the bottle of window cleaner, and fill it partially, so a fourth of the way, with bleach. And then shoving more paper towels in it to basically just soak them in it.
Told you she was an assassin.
And leaving enough at the top to basically stay out. And just walks and puts that on a desk, walks back out, puts it on a desk, and then starts making sure that they have everything they need to do what they need to do with this mop bucket whenever we leave. And then just walks out to Robbie and just says, all right, I think I'm done. You have a lighter, right?
I pull out like 4.
Cool. I should probably go get those bombs from Warren. And just takes the bombs away from Warren again and reaches into the now pharmaceutical grade med kit. And I would like to try to, with the use of the pharmaceuticals, but also using my iconic item of my Josie the Pussycat's first aid kit, I would like to try to clear one of Warren's conditions.
Okay.
I was gonna say real quick, then I read the meeting. When you took the bottle, you just hear Warren going, "Oh, thank God."
God can't help you.
Wait, what
and
Easy.
real quick, Tom, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, if Warren says, "Oh, thank God," Songbird just says, "God can't help you here."
That just worries him more, especially because I'm assuming Songbird's had a very like stoic face as she says that.
Songbird is deadpan. Just pretty much deadpan, like the face of curiosity. That's like generic curiosity in anime.
Yeah.
Like very innocent, and it's just that deadpan. God can't help you here. And I think I'm gonna try to using because we have narcotics and we have pharmaceuticals right now. I want Songbird to try to get rid of the exhausted condition from Warren by basically hyping his adrenaline.
Okay, so you basically break out the Coke.
I was gonna say meth, but okay.
Oh, you don't want to use meth. Meth.
No,
you don't want to use meth.
I was joking.
There is meth.
You just give him a gummy.
Give him a gummy.
Are there gummies in here?
No, there's not gummies.
No.
You rub the Coke on his gums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or have him rub the Coke on his gums. But for pharmaceuticals, for what you're looking for, shit.
Keep in mind, Songbird reads medical textbooks for fun.
Yeah. Well, I would think you would need amphetamines, and there probably would be some amphetamines in the evidence locker. There definitely would not be any in a standard emergency kit.
No, that's why I said it's like I put these into my emergency kit, so they are now part of my emergency
kit. So basically it's poppers. So yeah. It's amphetamines.
What am I rolling?
Let's see. You can roll me. It's definitely gonna be a mind, and then it's gonna be mind, and I'm trying to comprehend. That makes sense actually.
Mm-hmm.
You're using your knowledge of medical stuff to comprehend what you need to give Warren to get him more riled up and not kill him.
I was like, am I able to see you as you do this? Like, as you're trying to figure out what to pull out of your kid, I'm just seeing everything you threw in there.
Uh-huh.
So with that, like, Warren just has like this like horrified look, like, what the hell's about to happen to me? Because essentially it's the whole, I'm in danger as far as he's concerned.
That was the perfect timing for this. The warning that just popped up in our chat. Remember, all dinner and a game shows deal with adult content and mature themes, as well as chaos. So if you are 18 and up, you're 18 and up. I need to fix that. If you're not 18 and up, you are not to be in the audience.
Yeah, especially because we're talking about how they commit war crimes with common household items.
Yeah.
Robbie sees what you're doing.
Again,
and he comes over to lightly assist, just for not to add anything.
Like thematic reasons.
He rolls over, pulls out some papers, grabs some weed, starts breaking it up, and starts to pre-roll a joint, and then just sets it in front of Songbird. Whatever you do, just put it in there.
Oh, my,
Okay. I got 4 successes.
Oh my god.
oh damn.
I was rolling 7 dice on this, so.
Nice.
4 6s out of 7 is still amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, so
My D6s like me sometimes.
actually, folks, just to give you a heads up on what just happened, the dice pool is created. She had a signature item, which gives her extra dice. She has her her mind plus her comprehend skill, her mind stat, her comprehend skill, the extra dice from the signature dice. She added those up, and that gave her 7 total d6s to roll. And for
8.
oh, 8.
So to break down my stats, I have a 5 in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 in comprehend, and then I have my iconic item gives me 2. So I was rolling 8 dice. So let me roll 1 more because I only rolled
Yes,
7.
child.
I only have 7, and that's another success. So
Oh god.
5 out of 8. God damn.
The D6 like you tonight. And what you're looking for on the dice is 6s. And 6s are the only success. So, unless apparently you're a diamond, and then you just, you can have as many successes as you fucking want.
Or you're me and you're all failures.
Yeah, and you end up in the hospital. But so yes, you actually you can whip up a cocktail. You have exhausted, and what else, Warren?
I have upset, exhausted, and injured.
You can remove the upset and the exhausted.
Kill.
Mainly because your adrenaline is now pumping. You feel like you feel like everyone else is moving in slow motion now, and and you're sweating.
Did you throw some Molly?
Out of curiosity, how the compound you made? How'd you administer it?
I think it would have been half of it would have been in the joint.
So she had you smoke a joint.
Yeah.
To be clear, for this kind of administration, he is lightly puffing on this after the administration of the first thing. This is
basically you get a handful of half-cut pills.
Yeah.
And a cup of water, and you basically get nursed for a moment. And a Jello cup, and it's like, and Songbird just
that's
like
the green Jello.
Very,
very
the green Jello. It's just very nonchalant. It's like, so I need you to eat half of this first, and save the rest. You're gonna get hungry. And then I need you to. So you should So eat half of this, and then put half of this water in your mouth, drop the pills in, and swallow really quickly, because if you taste what these taste like, you're going to want to puke.
You will.
Just
all right. Yeah, no, and Warren does so, especially here. Okay.
And then take the water cup and the Jello away, and then just, like, Robbie, you should probably teach him how to use one of those.
Okay, you've had a little bit of this before secondhand. You're just going to take this in your mouth. Okay, now inhale slowly. Hold it. Okay, exhale. Now just lightly puff on this. You don't have to take it all. Just take it slow. Okay?
Yeah.
You barely see embers at the end because he's like barely drawing in.
More than that. Come on. Be a big boy. Come on.
Yeah.
Hearing that, you see probably, I'll say like a sliver go back, like where he I drew a little bit more than should have for a puff. Not too much, but just a little bit.
Just trust me, Warren. I promise you. Just smoke that slowly. It will balance everything else out. I promise you. I think Diamond and I are on the same page as to what she probably gave him, what combination she probably gave him.
And Songbird just like hands back the Jello cup and hands back the water. You're gonna get like the munchies and you're gonna get really thirsty, so just pace yourself. But see, this is what you get when you're a good patient, and just pats Warren on the head and turns back to the dirty bombs that she just finished making in the bathroom. And it's like, okay, I made these, so how do you want to distribute this? I feel like we could sacrifice a couple of cop cars and maybe like scare away some birds, besides just wasting the flash bombs.
Pretty easily. Agreed. I've only got 4 of these, and I pull out like the 4, and I'm like, I got 4 of these, which will definitely help us somewhere. But
Songbird kicks the mop bucket full of like chemicals.
and I see it, I recognize it. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Let's start with that.
Well, so my idea was that if we have, because Sam's on like the basketball team and is like really good. So if we have Sam just like, what? Sam, is it called a courtside shot? What is it called again?
Y'all want me to take that?
I want you to throw something into this bucket full of chemicals we're going to mix up to make it explode and possibly kill some birds.
You got it.
Okay, thanks.
With no hesitation.
Done.
Like, all we need to do is like,
Good. Sure.
yeah, but like once the door opens, they're gonna like fly at us. So if we have somebody like basically pocket shotting birds while the other person rolls out the bucket full of chemicals, Sam can like toss something into it to make it boom. Then it will maybe cause enough of a distraction to then let us bolt. Maybe, I don't know. I think I saw it in a movie, or maybe I think my mom told me about something that happened at like a Woodstock that they did.
I'm picturing Larry Bird making it. Sorry.
Nope, that that totally fits with your character.
Yep.
So, I got this.
Okay, so
And that is
You see Chandra, and there's an Esri here too. Esri's just being.
so who all has shotguns at this point? Everyone has access to
I
one.
think everyone. I think there was enough for all of us to have.
There was enough for all of us to have one.
Yeah.
And I have
Yeah.
fully loaded them out. They are all loaded with bird shot. We should all have 5 shots each, with additional where we need them.
I've got 2 pockets full of birdshot, and that also have flashbangs in them.
So let's rally around the family with our pockets full of shells. Okay.
All right.
Oh no.
Who's going to push the bucket?
I can
was like,
take it before the shot.
Real quick,
gonna say-
does the ramp go down into the lot, or does it go off to the side?
It goes off to the side because it goes in an L.
In and out? Okay,
Yeah.
I figured.
Well, not an L, but like it goes down one, then back down the other, and
Yep.
so each length is like 30 feet long. So it's 30 feet, and then back down 30 feet, and then it meets basically comes into the side of the staircase, and then it goes straight out from there into the lot.
Okay, Junie, Lynx, one of you push Warren, one of you cover with a shotgun. I am
Welcome.
gonna... Sam, you get ready to throw. Songbird, I'm trusting you to cover me with a shotgun. I'm gonna carry the bucket down the stairs and roll it to the lot.
I mean, you have to live long enough for us to get married one day. So like,
That's fair. Sound good?
Yeah, I was like, real quick, out of curiosity,
Lynx makes a face like, wait, what?
Oh yeah, they did a whole engagement.
like looking
earlier.
between the two of them.
Oh, it's not like
Like,
that.
what?
it's not like it's just I don't trust Robbie to like make it in life without motivation. So I'm just giving motivation.
Honestly, where I was at, I needed it.
Uh-huh.
I would have died today, gladly.
Fucking
Yeah, I was-
Jello's still on your shoulder, and you feel him kind of almost lean up against the side of your head, like his little beak's by your ear, and he's like, "I think she wants to have your eggs."
I'm gonna grab Jello by his little pigeon head. I know he's gonna start freaking out, but I'm gonna hold him by his head.
He's like
Jello?
flapping.
Jello, now is not the time.
I was just out of curiosity, real quick, with the concoction that
Jello poops.
That's fine. I'm holding him by his head. So that's fine.
Oh yeah, he's not doing it like to attack you with it. He's
he's scared shitless.
you're holding a bird by its neck. That's usually the last thing the bird feels.
I'm gonna set him. You stay here, okay?
He's like,
I feel like you are in a better position inside this big building that they can't get into very easily than you are running to the car with us. Do you want to go with us, or do you want to stay here? Because if today has shown me anything, they're gonna follow us.
He's like, yeah. I see that they're definitely not looking to really kill me, but they will kill me as an afterthought. He says, and even though I could stay in the building, eventually I'd probably starve to death and die. Because I'm just assuming you're not going to make it alive. So I might as well just go with you.
I walk over to one of the desks in the bullpen, and I flip open a box of donuts. How long do you think that'll last you?
1-2 hours.
I'll be back. I'll be back here within a day. Make it last you a day.
He flies over and looks at the donut box, and he's like, "Hey, someone bit this one
You're a fucking pigeon.
with standards."
I'll get you a
Lynx is
whole
going to
pizza.
grab one of the donuts and take it and bite it.
Great.
No, I promised you pizza. I will get you a whole fresh pizza.
We'll be back within a day with a whole pizza.
I'm gonna die.
What kind of donuts are these?
Huh? Just
Stale
stale
local donuts.
Yeah.
Stale local glazed donut.
Yeah,
Now I want donuts.
I was gonna say, out of
I do
curiosity,
too.
although it's not a good idea, with the concoction that Songbird gave Warren, would he be able to like get up and walk / hobble?
No.
Well, let me put it to you this
No.
way: you can try and hobble at any time.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm saying like as far as he's concerned, his head, he's like, oh yeah, I could walk on this.
Oh no,
I'm
yeah,
not
your
picking
adrenaline's
it
up, dude. You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
that's what I'm
probably-
getting at there. Like I know I'm
Yeah.
still injured. I know that did not get rid of the injured bit. I'm just wondering on that part.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I see
you got-
him sort of think about it, and I put my hand on his shoulder. Look, I know you think you could fight God right now, but now's not the time. Okay, hamburger, fucking help
Yeah,
me.
we
on
don't
Tuesday.
fight God on Tuesdays.
Somebody's just gonna lean down to Warren, just and whisper in Warren's ear, "You are at my mercy. Don't ruin my hard work."
All right, so two things going to happen here real quick. One, did Link say that? Was that you in character, Lissa, or was that you out of character?
Yes.
Okay. So before Songbird whispered that in Warren's ear, you're just gonna hear because he's hopped up on pretty much everything now. Like, it's Tuesday, which leads into Songbird leaning down, whispering what you were saying there, and you just see like literally the fear of God get put on his face.
We don't fight God on Tuesday.
I'm gonna pick up the bucket full of chemicals.
Smells a lot like bleach.
Songbird is going to loosely open some of the lids of them because they're usually you have to press and turn.
I'm gonna pull a bandana out and I'm gonna like go wet it real quick and put it over my face and make sure I'm not breathing too much of this shit in. Even if it's not mixed, it ain't good for you.
And just having them all open together, or at least like slightly open, so that the idea is that while Robbie is carrying this, they should not mix together to get him. It's having Sam throw the flash grenade into it that is the concussive force that is going to set everything off together. Because the bucket should be big enough to contain the force itself, but damage the bottles and make the chemicals mix together.
And the force of that might actually aerosolize some of it a little bit too.
Exactly.
Oh, it will
To get
definitely
kills in the
aerosolize.
Yeah. Not as it'd be better out of a smoke grenade, but yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have that option right now or the time to make that work.
So Robbie can have a moment of thinking, he's like, oh geez, what the fuck is Songbird doing when they got together?
I don't know, but I'm glad she's got our back.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. You memorize portions of the Anarch's cookbook very well.
That you read passively in my van.
Is that a thing in the 80s yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, sure. We're gonna canonically say that's where she learned it. The anarchist.
More than likely.
The
Let's say
the Anarch's cookbook came from the punk movement in the 70s.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm
You
sure her
know,
parents have-
this episode name is just the Anarch's Cookbook.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. So
the cookbook was 1971.
Chloramine gas.
Probably on the FBI watch list for looking that up now.
No.
Anarchist Kitchen. That's the name of the episode. Is Anarchist Kitchen.
So,
There's been multiple recipes made.
all right. So you guys,
Take a shot.
are you guys grouping up by the back door? I take it.
Yep.
Take
Yeah.
a shot.
So you look out the back door, and you can see the birds haven't really moved much. There's none on the metal railing for the stairs. There's none on the metal railing for the wheelchair ramp going down. You don't know if there's any on the roof above the doorway, but you know that you can see out, and there seem to only be on the police cars and on top of the awning. So what is your intent? I know, Robbie, you're going to carry it downstairs.
Well, I want to start by tossing a flashbang out a bit away, but enough that the sound, should anything directly over us, should get scared away for a moment. That way I'm not immediately mauled.
So basically kind of at the base of the
Question.
stairs for the most part.
Do our vehicles have fobs, or do we actually
Nope.
have to
You have
get
the
up and
keys.
Yeah.
Keys.
Okay.
All right, so Robbie,
So,
I want you to make me a roll to... oh, wait. Are you ready? You guys ready to enact your plan?
let's go
I
over
make
real
the
quick.
shot.
It's out of character. Go to the
Before
plan.
we enact plan, are the keys labeled for what's what?
Yes.
Yes.
There's keys that says
They're
Suburban.
labeled like a car.
It says Suburban 1, Suburban 2, and you can literally see that Suburbans have little things on there that has like, 01 and 02
The numbers.
on the hoods.
Okay.
I
Oh.
got 5 out of 8.
That's what I wanted to know, to see how like clearly delineated that shit was.
What were you saying, Jessica?
I got 5 out of 8
For what?
making the shot.
Oh, we hadn't started that yet.
I said I'm taking the shot like 6
Th-
times,
Robbie hasn't even
We
gone
haven't
down
even
the
gone
stairs
through
yet.
that.
but I like that.
Yeah, we're still at the door.
All right,
Unless
so
you want to lob the flash grenade, like one of the other flash grenades, to be the precursor and then shut the door behind you.
So, goal is toss one, close door, scare birds. I'm
Yep.
gonna walk down, roll. Sam's gonna throw. You're gonna close that door for that to go off, and while chaos ensues, we're going to make our way towards the vehicles. I'm gonna try to shoot the giant raven. I'm gonna attempt to shoot the raven. Lynx and Junie gonna be pushing Warren. Well, actually, Sam. We have 5 people and 2 vehicles we're trying to get to.
Mhm.
Who's going into what vehicle?
Who are our drivers? That's the first question.
Driver.
Okay, so
Driver.
drivers,
Already
that's body, right?
yeah, driver will be body.
Like what stats would be?
Body.
Driver's gonna be body.
What?
Yeah, driver's gonna be body and probably move.
Probably makes
Okay.
more sense
I
to
could-
have Lynx or Junie be a driver, so that way
Yeah,
the three of
I was
them
gonna
in
say
one
I
can go to
have
one
4
car,
in body and I've
and
got
the other
4
three can go to
in
the other car.
move.
One more time?
I said I've got 4 in body and then 4 in move. So maybe Lynx.
Sorry.
Samantha's probably got a high body and move as well.
Well, I'm just thinking
Yeah.
it makes a lot more sense to have Junie, Lynx, and Warren going to one vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then the other 3 can take the other vehicle. Because that way we're not
Yeah.
trying to get Warren in, somebody in, and then the third person from Junie, Lynx, Warren is running to the other car.
Gotcha.
So our vehicle probably Lynx is driving, right?
Lynx is
Unless you
driving.
got better.
No, you.
Okay.
I think you have better move than me. Same body, but better
Okay.
move.
Then yeah, I'm definitely gonna be the one driving in our vehicle as we
What's
attempt
your
to get
move?
Warren in and everything.
What's your body and move, Jess?
4 and 5.
4 and a 5? Mine's
9 total.
oh,
I
mine's
thought it
8
was
total.
important.
Mine's only 8 for body. for body move combo is 8.
Plus, that would leave Robbie to take the passenger seat with a shotgun.
It's
Yeah.
true. That will work. So
Yeah.
Sam, Songbird, Robbie in one vehicle, Lynx, Junie, Warren in another.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just gonna call it right now. Lynx is Suburban 1 and Robbie is Suburban 2.
So
Cool.
you just make sure you
Yeah,
have the right
right.
keys in hand, and
Yeah, it probably makes sense to have
You're ready to
one
go?
for
Look at the
us
keys,
three,
they're
the
the wrong
clerk one to
keys.
make it easier, more time for me to be able to
Yeah,
jump
sure.
in.
Yeah, easiest for us to get you in and going.
all right.
We're about to
Oh,
push open the door. Get your keys. I look at the keys. They're the wrong keys. We swap the keys back.
I mean, fair. I could definitely see that happening. It's like, okay, wait, hold on.
Yes.
Songbird is going to hand off to one of the spray bottles with the toilet cleaner and window cleaner combination
Mm-hmm.
to Junie, along with a lighter. And just say, whenever you guys need it, just light the top of the toilet paper on fire and then chuck it at the direction. Roll your window up like really quick because it might blow back a little bit. But like you want to make sure that it ignites and makes it go boom. So
Because we're into that boom stuff.
yeah. So if they start following you and you guys get caught somewhere really close, like just do that and it should hopefully work. I think it should work. I don't know. I read it. It's not exactly what we needed, but it got close.
It'll do something.
We
at
literally
least.
throughout this game went from the like 70s Scooby Doo group to the post-apocalyptic Scooby Doo group.
Yes.
Yep.
It was?
That's
that
what
has been our progression.
That's what happens when you enter a near apocalypse event. All right.
We have issues.
So Robbie, you're throwing the
It's
flashbang,
fine.
right?
I'm tossing the flashbang, waiting for it to go off, things to scatter, and then I'm rolling the the bucket.
Give me a body force roll to toss the flashbang. I just want to see, make sure you have enough control over it to get it to where you want it to be, and like not just accidentally drop it in front of the stairs.
I think with 7 dice, I ought to have enough control.
Probably.
Okay. I don't know what the hell kind of dice this is.
That was not that it mattered. That made
I
it
don't
3
know.
successes instead of 2.
What is
Jesus, Louise. I don't know. I don't recognize it. You have the dice set beside you on the left side, the actual Tales from the Loop dice.
Just gonna tell you guys the commie dice from Axis and Allies roll really well. I'm just letting you know.
By the way, we got
Hydrate,
a
guys.
yeah, I was like hydrate from Shortbeard.
Hey,
see.
Shortbeard.
Hey, Shortbeard. Hey, buddy. I see
Hello,
this little
dear.
guy more than I see almost any number on this die.
So you toss it very, very. You basically kind of toss it and it goes plink, plink, plink down the stairs and hits the bottom of the stairs. I'm assuming you look away.
Yeah.
There is that little.
We've all got the earmuffs on.
Yeah.
We're all aviators on.
There's that loud crump noise, and you can feel the door, just like kind of slam closed a little bit as the concussive force goes off. The bright flash goes off. You hear all the birds like screaming. There's almost all of them in the police cars just take off into the air. So at that point, are you starting to book it out the door?
I'm stepping out.
All right.
I'm rolling the like as soon as I hit the bottom of those stairs, I'm rolling that the bucket as far as I can in one direction.
So this is what I need from everybody. I need body move from everyone. Who has conditions? Well, Warren, you're still injured, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna lose 1 dice from that. Is anyone still upset?
Oh, when I was gonna say when Junie did the thing, did that clear condition for me?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah,
The purpose was to clear the scary condition.
yeah. It clears the scare condition temporarily. So you'll lose 1 dice from each condition that you still have.
Oh, good thing you passed me up there, because I would have been.
Yeah, that's something we haven't been doing that I did not know about until I was reading over the rules again, and because we haven't really done a major combat yet. So
Yeah.
we did a
To be fair,
chase. We did a chase,
Okay,
but not a
so-
combat.
Normally, this isn't a super heavy combat system, but it's us, and that's just how things roll.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
us and it's
what
violence.
conditions do I still have because of that interaction?
Upset.
Upset.
Yeah.
Robbie is the only one currently who has no conditions, and Robbie doesn't have any conditions until we are actively leaving. So I think he regained upset.
I think it would be once we hit the car,
Is it once
my
we
upset condition will come back. Yeah. Because you cured me of scared. You got me, brought my confidence back, but the upset condition was only fixed by I believe my phone call with my dad relieved upset.
Yep.
But,
Touching your,
So,
hitting your touchstones or something similar can remove conditions. That's what they're there for.
Yep.
All right.
Gotcha.
Well, I've been holding the Larry Bird jersey that's under my T-shirt this whole time.
Well, I was going to say that will give you
Oh,
a.
then because Junie is touchstone related, does that actually like full on remove scared or upset for me?
Is Junie your touchstone?
Because no,
is
our
it-
music teacher is.
Oh.
The drug dealer?
No. The drug dealer.
Yes.
No, because it
Yes,
says it
actually.
specifically states it has to be your touchstone.
Okay.
so until I call Vince, I'm stuck. I have to go talk to our comic book guy.
Yep.
All I'm going to say is my dice hate me.
Oh shit.
Again.
Well, it's fine. You're being wheeled too.
So there is one other thing you
Yeah.
can do. If your dice end up hating you, you can
It's on
do
luck
something
points.
called pushing the roll. When you push a roll, you must first check a condition. So you basically choose any condition that you feel fits the story. Then you roll all the dice except those showing 6s. And to do that, you basically intentionally give yourself a condition
Yeah.
to actually roll the dice. Now, you cannot have duplicate conditions.
Yeah. Real quick, what are the luck points used in the system again? For?
There's luck points in this one? I
Yeah.
didn't see them in the
Yeah.
character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
spend a luck
Right.
point. You can spend a luck point to re-roll.
Okay.
We should all have 2 luck points.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and use
I
two
would
of
say
those real
some of
quick.
these things qualify for that. Yes.
Yes. So,
Motherfucker!
Dude, switch dice.
I don't have that many D6s.
Gray, we need to send him a
Roll
brick
digitally.
straight out.
Roll
Oh.
in roll 20.
I was going to say, rolling digitally is almost always worse.
Actually, surprisingly, Roll20 was really nice to my players. Remember how I was talking about the Nat 1 and the Nat 20 situation? The Nat 20 was from the digital dice in Roll20.
I saw.
Gotcha.
I just need y'all to all see that roll.
Do I want to push the roll?
So, here's the thing. Luck dice let you re-roll failed dice. So, did you get
Oh,
any
my.
successes at all?
Well, they do.
No, I didn't have any successes,
Shit.
period.
Um...
And even after using the 2 luck points, you said 1 luck point per dice, right?
You have one
No.
that's a 5.
No.
Oh, it's
no.
1 period?
No,
You have
one
one-
luck point lets you re-roll all failed dice.
Oh, so I only rolled 2 of them, so let me re-roll the
no,
other 3. real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Or the other 4, my bad, because I had 6 dice total. My bad, I misunderstood that. Okay, 1 success.
All right, that's all you need.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Didn't send. Damn it.
What's wrong?
I just need y'all to see this.
Oh, okay.
Did you get all 6s?
Nope.
You fail completely?
Nope.
No, I'm pretty sure Corey would have a reaction like I did if it was all failures.
I would have been ecstatic. I've failed 1 roll this entire game. I've had no successes 1 time. No, this was just kind of a crazy turn of events on the way it landed and everything. You'll see.
Gotcha. So, all right. So, Oh my god.
Are you fucking?
Look, Kel, I think
that is not even a single dice below half.
I know.
And
telling you
5
guys.
6s.
I will sing the praises of these dice forever. These are the only D6s I will ever use now.
Now I'm coming to visit you, strictly to destroy those D6s.
Look.
We're gonna come
Mine
come
was the
over.
in-between.
Gonna come over. Gonna give you a big hug and say hi. So nice to meet you. And then put you in a sleeper hold and knock you out, and then go find your dice.
Yeah, like Corey, I love you, buddy. Like, god damn it, man.
Thank God ones don't count, Liz.
Can I? Yeah, but no, those I gotta say that 1d6 with little dots on the side, that little design, I like them. They're cute. I like those.
So Robbie, obviously you're
I got
not
5 successes.
Yeah, you're not having any problems going down the stairs carrying the bucket, and that's going to mean with that many successes, you're going to be able to roll it out and position exactly where you want to. All right, so let's go over
a piece of gravel and stops exactly.
Gotcha. Liz, I know you got 2 successes, so you're fine. Or Lissa. Liz, what'd you roll?
4 successes.
Oh my god. Songbird?
2 successes.
Okay. And finally, Samantha, what did you roll?
Well, they're not all bad.
Are there any 6s?
2.
Okay. So with 2 successes each, you guys.
Can I give 2 successes to Warren?
No, he got 1 success.
I had the one. I
He got 1 success.
Everyone else was had no problem getting it. I had to use a luck.
No, he had to get 1 success. He did have to use a luck point to get it, but he did get his success, so he is fine. So basically, what happens is, Lynx and Juniper are like pushing Warren down and getting him down the wheelchair ramp. Warren's like helping out, and moving him through there. All 3 of them get down the ramp and start making towards the Suburban. Songbird, I believe your assignment was to cover Robbie as he set everything up. Yes. And then Samantha's going to throw the thing into the bucket and cause the boom boom.
Yes.
So this is all we need. You guys, all the movement goes fine. You're all in proper position. Songbird, you're moving towards the SUV while you have the shotgun out. Robbie, you've slid the thing and you're starting to move back towards where Songbird is and Samantha are. Samantha, you're the only need to make me one more roll, and that roll is going to be a body and force roll, and that is to shoot the shot.
You got it.
And remember to remove. I think you only have 1 condition right now, so you're only removing 1 dice.
Body and force?
Mm-hmm.
That's not too bad. But okay, I got 1, 2, 3 successes.
Excellent.
Nice.
So basically, as you guys are moving out, I'm assuming Songbird, you kind of give Samantha the nod as to when to shoot when you think you're safe enough distance away.
Yep.
All right. So Samantha,
I want to be clear. I rolled it, like I say, it hit a piece of gravel. I rolled it between 2 of the cop cars.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to maybe cause more chaos to make the birds not likely to come back.
Gotcha.
Do I see the Raven real quick? Or are they all gone right now?
No, the birds are actually circling.
Perfect. Do I see a raven? Do I see a big motherfucking blackbird?
You have to make me a mind and comprehend probably roll. Shit. Mouse, stop it.
I'm gonna drop a die on this because I'm doing it on the move. Because it just seems thematically appropriate.
No, we mind investigate, I'm sorry. Because you're looking for something specific. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Blackbird squawking in the middle of day. 1 success.
1 success?
Yep.
That's a success. All right, so yes, you can see him. He seems to be like the birds are spiraling, but they're almost in a tower, right? And he's at at the highest epigee of the tower, and he seems to be circling, and there seems to be like a screen of blackbirds below him.
Okay. Cool. I just want to know where he's at.
Gotcha. So you guys, Samantha takes the shot. How big is this explosion supposed to be, Diamond?
It's so if we're talking like jugs of cleaner, this is more a fireball than an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
It's obnoxious to be around.
Yeah.
And then it's aerating, and it's between two cars that are full of gasoline.
Yeah, that
It
should
won't be able to blow them up.
No,
it-
but it'll set them on fire for sure.
It'll splash all over them and catch them on fire.
Yeah, which means they will go off eventually. But it should, if it's between the two vehicles, it's going to cover both of them. But the force of it it'll cover the roofs of both vehicles when it goes off. They'll be fully covered in a very flammable, not super. Did you put a thickener agent in there at all?
It was Clorox, toilet cleaner, Drano, and
The toilet cleaner will work as a thickening agent.
So would the Drano. Yeah.
yeah, and then specifically an ammonia-based cleaner.
Okay, because that's going to just be that would be more effective if the birds were around it when it happened, because it's going to burn off pretty quickly since we're in open air. But the Drano and such would make it kind of thick, so it's going to burn hot and it's going to stick.
Yeah, the smoke that rises will still have the
We'll have
anticipation of it.
Everything burning off will also. If there are birds above it and the smoke reaches them, they're probably going to die. Those birds, because birds are very sensitive to smells and breathing things. If you don't know, I learned this when I got pet birds. Some of them have died, but I was very, very heavily informed.
So I know for a fact that the gas, sorry, because it's not chlorine gas, it's cambrian gas that is released from the bleach and the ammonia mixing. That is incredibly toxic. And it aerosols very, very well, and it only takes a little bit to fuck you up.
Yep.
So
a full-size human breathing it in, like any of those of us who are larger in body mass, would probably get really sick. We might not die because we're not in an enclosed space, but those birds will die immediately.
yeah, and the biggest problem is for humans. The only problem is if they're in an enclosed space and it makes them pass out, and then they die.
Most of us.
Why
puke
Sonberg
if
was
we-
fucking around and finding out in the bathroom and not in the janitor's closet.
Gotcha. So you guys basically, the thing goes off. You guys are making for the Suburban. You see birds just start falling down, raining on the cars.
Yep.
Oh, good, it worked.
Yeah, and then there's the cars are on fire. The two police cars that were between it. I know one thing that would probably happen is the windows in the cars are shattered.
Yep.
That's-
Which means
the
that
car-
the upholstery inside is going to be on fire soon too.
Say what? What was that?
Are the car alarms going off?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. In fact, almost all the 6 sedans that were out there, almost all their car alarms going off. That's enough concussive force to make that happen.
Yep. Good.
All right. So you guys get into the Suburbans, start them up. The gates would have been left open because they moved some of the patrol cars. Have to come in and out during the day. So you guys get onto the street. As you pull out onto the street, the first thing you notice is, remember where the police officers set up the barricade?
Mm-hmm.
You can see that there are several officers, down. They're, laying on the ground. And there's blood pooled around them. One of the officers' heads turned towards the vehicles as you come around the corner. And anyone looking in that general direction can see that his eyes have been pecked out of his skull. You also see that there is at least one person inside one of the patrol cars, You can't really see what they're doing, but they seem to be moving around in the patrol car.
Timing for sex in the car.
Which direction are we headed, guys? We didn't talk about where we were
Well,
going.
you have to turn left, because if you turn right, you have to push the cars aside because it's roadblocked. Not intentionally. They just pulled the cars across the street so they could stand behind them.
Yeah.
We've got radios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
probably hear their radios.
Yeah, let's
I would like to try
change.
to,
Like,
I have. Hold on, my sheet's loading. I would like to try to use empathize.
Mm-hmm.
And by using the radio. Well, first I'm gonna ask Robbie. It's like, do you know how to use these?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to talk to that guy. Can you like make it do the thing?
I said it. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to try to use empathize to see if the guy that's in the squad car is coherent by talking to him.
So you get on this radio.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the number on the patrol car, so you can just say the number. And so after a moment, Robbie, you recognize the sheriff's voice as it comes on, and he says, "Who is this?"
Hi, it's Cynthia Janice. Are you okay? I mean, obviously you're not okay, but like,
He's like, he says, I got into the car, but I don't have keys for this vehicle on me. He's like, where are you? Are you kids still inside? Stay inside.
oh no, I just blew up your parking lot,
What the hell are you guys doing?
killing birds. It's fine. So here's you know my grandparents.
Yes.
I think they would really appreciate if you protected their only granddaughter. So you should I'm gonna see if my friend will back up this car to your car, and you can jump in the back seat with me.
Well, yeah, if you have a vehicle and you're moving, then yes, please try and pick me up.
But you can never harass Robbie again, or else I'll have your job. Or
He says,
leave you to die.
I don't harass Robert. Robert gets in trouble. There's a huge difference. Wait, we can't argue about this right now.
To be fair,
I will leave you die with the birds then. I'm sorry, I tried. And she will pause and wait.
Oh my god.
I love this.
Perfect.
Can the other cars?
I was gonna say, are we hearing this on
Yes.
the radio?
Yes.
Oh,
Everyone who has access to the radio is hearing this.
Well, I didn't know if we were on the right
He's
frequency or not.
Yeah. So he's like, fine. We'll give Robbie a pass next time.
And
But if
his
he...
dad, for as long as you live. Or else you
I
will live
can't-
longer.
Fine.
You don't have
Just get me
any
the
more
fuck
weapons.
out of here.
Okay. So my empathize roll is a 3 successes.
Okay.
So I basically want to just make sure that he's useful to us.
Well, even if he can't keep his word, he's gonna try and keep it.
Cool.
But he's still he's still the cop, so
I don't expect much from pigs. It's fine.
And Songbird's gonna be like, okay, Sam, can you go back up to that police car? We're gonna try to rescue the sheriff, I guess.
No,
Why?
he's lying. Song, you know he's lying.
Sam, just get the guy. He is.
All right,
He's done right by me in the past couple of days. Just get him.
all right. Do I need to roll something? To back
no.
up?
You're not trying to drive insane. You're just backing up to the car, and he's gonna jump out and try and get in.
I can back
As
over.
he goes to get out of his vehicle, I would like to take point and watch for any birds coming out. Like I'm gonna go out the window and make sure that are after him at that moment.
Yeah, there's a bunch of the birds are basically still reeling from all the poison gas and everything like that. And the bomb actually attracted more birds in that direction who also got hit. So now that there's just a bunch of confusion, and although they are sentient, they still fall back to instinctual behavior when something traumatic or weird happens with them. So now they're doing that whole thing of circling and spinning and trying to evade. What's up?
There's also car alarms going off, which should draw more birds into the area of the smoke that is poisonous to them.
Yep. I mean, a lot of them are dropping from the sky. You can see it.
Yeah. So this should also take out some of our problem.
Yep.
I'm okay with
They're
this.
falling out of the sky.
Oh, God. All right, so you back up to the sheriff's car. The car the sheriff's in. The sheriff is already he's already in the driver's seat. As you're backing up, he opens up the driver's door. You see that he's got a shotgun in one hand. You can see that his face and neck are all fucking cut up. He's got blood running down, and one of his eyes, he's managed to rig rigged his tie, and he has like a patch of some kind over one eye, and he's tied it with his tie to keep it covered up. And he's running to the car. His shirt's torn up and covered in blood. He gets to the car and he jumps in the back seat. He closes the door and he says, "How did you kids get this car?"
You don't want to fucking know. Drive, Sam. We are heading out of town.
Okay.
You're heading to the military base, right?
We were
Gates.
told-
We were told to leave.
We were told to leave. Though,
Yeah, we were
Alright.
instructed to get the fuck out of town, and if we find stragglers along the way, pick them up.
Pick 'em up.
no. Can I? Give me a second. I want to figure out what I would want to roll here.
Oh no.
Okay. I want to kind of make. Let's call it an instincts roll.
Okay, let me see what we can do for that.
What I'm wanting to try to think is we've already been doing something. The military have their red tape, their hands are tied. My dad and his mechanic crew can do so much to help, if that's make noise or whatever. But I want to kill this fucking osprey, and I want to kill the goddamn raven. And if they know we are out of the police station now, which they surely know, then they're gonna. I want to try to get an idea of if I truly believe they will go for the military base next.
Did Junie tell everyone about what her dad was saying?
Yes.
We all filled each other in as we went. That we kind of.
The birds are some of the birds are already at the base.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
no.
attacking the base. They're fucking up the base.
What I'm trying to think is, do I think the osprey and the raven will go there, even though they both know that if that base blows up, they die there too? I guess I'm trying to. I guess this is. Would this be empathize?
I think it would.
I mean, you can probably flavor it.
You're trying to basically understand and comprehend their motives. So it could be either emphasize or comprehend.
Yeah.
Because we also know that we know why the osprey is doing it. The osprey lost an entire clutch of eggs, so you could try to empathize with it.
Speaking of, am I driving 17-year-old back to the BX, or am I going to the hospital? Where am I driving?
If you're trying to get out of town, you're gonna go by the base anyway.
Okay.
Because the entrance to the base is on the base, pretty much the west side of town, southwest side of town, and that's where the major road goes. And then the major road that gets you out. If you want to get like as far away from the base as possible, because the other direction takes you to the lake, and then north-south takes you either up into the mountains or south takes you across the dam. That's another thing. If the base blows up, there goes Hoover Dam.
Who needs that?
People downstream are gonna die.
No, I was gonna say, who gives a damn?
Oh God.
I'm throwing him out of the car.
Yeah, so we're
I
going
think so.
stream, guys. Guys, we are going the opposite direction of that damn bursting.
All right. So, Robbie, what'd you roll?
1 success out of 7 dice. That is the worst roll I've made so far.
That's all right. If they've invested this much, and you probably just devastated a lot of their force that they had not at the base, if this is what their intent is, if their intent is to kill as many humans as possible, there's no way that he would let the base operation fail.
Sam, go to the base. I get on the radio.
That is the way to the BX. I'm hungry. Sorry.
We're going to the base, guys. I think if we can get there, we might be able to end this.
All right. And I think
Gonna blow up Hoover Dam.
I think that's a good place to stop for the evening too.
Oh,
This is exactly where I hope to get to, because the next session will be the last.
Did you more or less explosions?
I was actually wondering what you were gonna do. I really liked the creativity that you guys showed in trying to find out and figure out. Although you were in a police station, you were in a 1980s police station, but you were still able to. I thought I was giving you too much when I gave you the flashbangs, but no, someone read the Anarch's Cookbook. So
we should really, you and me need to play in something else where we can be far more creative and not limited by the fact that we're just teenagers.
Oh,
that's called The Walking Dead.
Let's say you to play the Walking Dead game because we could wreck shit.
well, the fun fact of it is that that's all information I know for my hunter character. You know what werewolves still have to do? Breathe.
Yep.
This is just stuff that I know.
Werewolves have to breathe, but their lungs regenerate at such a massive rate that they can take a lot of torture.
I just need, because my goal is that if we ever come across a bad werewolf, I just need to knock it off guard long enough for Pandora to do her shit.
Oh yeah, no.
With her 97 million dice to hit.
She had a 17 dice pool. What'd you do? Roll dice again and die, Kel?
no. I was saying, goddamn, but the whole dice
in Krenos form. With her current combat gifts all popped out that she gets, she has 17 dice to roll, and the mechanics of the game say that a dice pool cannot go over 10. Anything beyond 10 is turned into an auto success. Cannot affect crits, but becomes an auto success. So she basically has 7 auto successes. Then she rolls dice. Now the key to that is, ones will still take away successes from auto successes. Like if you roll nothing but ones on the 10 dice, you can still technically fail. But the mathematical odds of that happening are slim to jack and shit.
Unless you count.
Yeah.
Also, and here's the fucked up part: when I'm going DM mode, my dice love me. Like, see, I don't think any of my players are watching right now. Like, I had to fudge some rolls because they would have died.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
Now, I rolled like 3 nat 20s against them.
Yeah, but now Warren doesn't have as many conditions because you let Songbird do the creepy thing.
Do the creepy thing.
I think at that point Warren was just too scared to try and stop.
Why are people scared of Songbird?
I'm not. I think Songbird's great.
The fact that
the
way you addressed Warren about everything with a very nonchalant face, and it's going like, hold these, don't move, or you'll blow up.
God
like,
can't save you here.
Or the God can't save you here line.
Please God.
But God can't save you here, and don't mess up all my hard work. You've never heard a nurse say that to you?
No, because I normally don't go to a hospital because I'm too broke or nothing's broken.
I know so many nurses who say that to their patients of don't mess up my hard work.
Oh yeah, no. I've been in the hospital more than enough times.
When I was trying to get a MASH game going, I might still try to do that. Remember, I was talking to Liz about see if she wanted to play, and she was going for it to be Houlihan. I can see Liz doing that shit too, though.
Oh, 100%.
Like one being Houlihan, but also doing the whole "don't fuck this up or I will hurt you."
So, thank you guys so much. This is number one. This has been a great little mini campaign. I'm really glad we did it. I love Tales from the Loop. It's just enough to get you over, to get that scene set and everything like that and move forward. I'm glad we've got the mechanics down better now. I feel much more confident to run it again sometime and be able to, get a more high tension in because, like I said, conditions are much scarier when they start taking away your dice. So,
Yeah.
Especially if you're me.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I'm just saying for people who have at least average luck.
I know, because if I didn't have those conditions taken off, because my dice pool was 7, I had 6 dice, and then 20. I only would have rolled 4 dice if I had all those conditions still.
Yep. Oh yeah. 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 And conditions are supposed to pile up fast. So, all right.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for having joined us. These lovely people are all content creators in their own right. Let's go ahead and say, Kel, where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
Yeah, so you can find me on Twitch and TikTok under my handle, Celtic Wyvern King, especially on the opposite Fridays of this game on my Twitch channel as I run a Stargate campaign. So if you like 5e and you like Stargate, come watch. That's literally what it is.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then on Mondays, don't know how they're going about it yet, but I'll be part of 2 different campaigns. They're going to run opposite of each other on Mondays. One's going to be testing a whole new system. It's really fun. I'll talk more on that whenever I'm allowed to say more on that. And the other one's another 5e campaign because got traumatized characters.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Geek Girl Lissa, where can people find you on the massive
Hi.
interwebs?
You can find me on all the places with the buttons as Geek Girl Alyssa. On Wednesdays, you can find me over on twitch.tv/Beggar Street. I am the editor-in-chief for a Mass the New Generation game over there. My players have been through trauma.
They're playing an
Because
RPG.
Secret Sister, and oh god, the cult I was raised in showed up at my school. So yeah, we're having a fun time over there. And then like when I'm not playing on here or on Beggar Street, I am on my own Twitch channel. Grow Lissa, do the thing, do the excite, show up.
And thank you very much, Geek Girl Lissa.
Secret Sister, Secret Sister.
And next we have the enigmatic and also always exciting the hipster GM, Coco. Where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
You can find me over on TikTok at the hipster GM. That is the_hipster_GM. You can also find me over on Instagram, and you can find me here at my home being yelled at by my dog.
Well, that's normal.
Oh, speaking of dog.
Puppy.
But yeah, you can find me Instagram, TikTok. That's it. It's the only places I'm in Threads, but I don't post there very much.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just repost there is what I do.
That's what I do on Instagram as well. I should be posting, and I share a whole lot of stories of memes that I like.
Yep. And next we have Liz. Liz, where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
You can find me at various iterations of Atmosless and Atmosless 2, depending on my mood and what was available at the time I tried to make the account. Otherwise, you can find me obviously here every other Friday for this game. You can find me back here on Wednesday nights for, right now we're doing Between Two Worlds, which is our Pathfinder campaign, which is set in our Kingdoms of Mist world, and in the new year we will be back to Kingdoms of Mist to finish that off.
Yep.
Right now you can find me every other Saturday on the Starfield and other projects upcoming, but I can't talk about it yet because it hasn't really officially been announced.
Dun dun dun. And if you announce it before time, the person running it will kill you.
Yes.
and then bring you back from the dead to kill you again.
No, mostly they'll bring me back from the dead so that I'm not dead.
Yeah, so
Oh, no,
they
that's what they
so
bring
they
you
can
back the second time.
so they can still make her play.
Yeah. That's when they bring you back from the dead the second time.
Okay.
And finally, Diamond. Where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
Hi there, I'm Madness Diamond because for friends out, you can call me Diamond. You can find me everywhere on the massive interwebs at Madness Diamond, unless you're looking for me on TikTok, then I'm at Madness Diamond 2.0. If you follow me on TikTok, currently I'm running through a little series talking about a wonderful little roleplay game called Die. I'm going to be doing different kind of teaching about the mechanics of the system by introducing you to the different characters you can play in Die. I'm currently doing the Master, which is the GM's character that they play, who use the all-powerful D20. So keep a look on that. I'm doing looks for each character. There's a lot of really cool information in the system, because eventually I want to run it, so I want to convert people to let me traumatize them in my own little world of Die.
Yay!
But also in the interwebs, I am also the administrative assistant and the social media person for GCRIM 305, which is a completely sex worker-run organization that benefits mainly sex workers within the Miami-Dade County area. And they are lovely enough to allow me to work on a project with them, which is a possible Instagram live stream, but we also might dabble into like the Twitter spaces. I've got a couple of people who are willing to let me come onto their Twitch streams and talk about it as well. So if you are a sex worker, current or previous, in the TTRPG community and would love to talk about your experiences as a sex worker and what our special community brings into the TTRPG community with our experiences that are very unique to us, and talk about maybe how the media doesn't portray us in the best light, we would like to see proper representation, please get at me, slide in my DMs, and I would love to talk to you about scheduling, because this is going to be an ongoing project, because I've kind of gotten a little bit of the green flashing light that this is going to be a continuous thing that we're going to be doing. And if you remember me talking about the lovely Vampires of Color zine that I was working on with BIPOC Vampire Day, the physical copies are now available. So if you would like to jump over to their Ko-Fi shop, there is a link in my Beacons page to it. I believe there are 10 copies of this physical copy of Volume 2 of Crimson Kiss. This is the all ages version. And if you would like a PDF copy of it, the physical copy is $35 plus shipping, but the PDF copy is $13. And there's also an After Dark version that is 18 plus. And I have pieces in both of them. I have Fellowship and Ferocity is my piece in this one. And then in the 18 plus one, I do have Sacred Communion, which was a collab piece between myself and Nana Moon, who did the artwork for it. So if you'd love to read my writing and support a lovely charity cause for the Sickle Cell Foundation of America, please think of picking those up. Once again, the link to DCRIM 305 if you'd like to learn more about that wonderful nonprofit who I work for, and then also pick up the Vampire Zine of Loveliness. Links are in my little bio, or you can come yell at me on social media and see all the cool shit I put out. So I create wholesome chaos on the interwebs just for you.
Absolutely. And finally, Mrs. Dagshow and I can be found in our links can be found in our link tree for Dinner and a Game, where you can find the links to. Oops, I think I did that wrong. How did I do that wrong? I did it do wrong. But you can find all of our links to all of our social media, where you will find things like our merch store, where you can pick up amazing shirts like the one we are going to give away tonight. I did not get to count them on the break because I had to go make some coffee for someone because she really wanted coffee. But yeah, we're going to count up the number of entries we have, and then I'm going to get the names down, and I will contact you through whichever social media account you put the actual word Fireball in at, and then we will get you the information we'll get the information for you on how to send you the shirt. The shirt is available all the way up into 5X, so do not worry about sizes or having to give it away as a gift because it's too small. I'm a big guy. I only order shirts that come from places where big people can get clothes. So we are going to be giving that, saying that giveaway. We'll be making the announcement in our Discord, which is also in our link tree, but here is the link for our Discord as well. And be sure that you get that done. Now, the entries for this !Fireball, I will let run until, let's say until noon tomorrow, Central Standard Time. And the reason for that is if you're watching the VOD, type Fireball into the chat on the VOD, and you will be able to enter to win. So that way we keep the entries up all the way up until noon tomorrow. And if you do catch it, wonderful. If you don't, remember, we're going to start doing these more often. And we thank everyone for being with us tonight. You know, we do this because we have fun doing it. But we love the fact that people come in and hang out. We're all content creators. It's that little bit of serotonin that we get when someone gives us a like. So if you can, go give these creators a like, because that serotonin boost makes everything better. And if you can, stick around for a minute. We're going to go raid somebody else and take this excitement into their chats. And remember, when we do, tell them Dinner to Game sent you. Let them know that you appreciate them making content. And if you haven't given them a follow, give them a follow. This is going to be on Twitch. On the other streams, we don't actually have a way to raid yet. We're still looking and seeing if there's any way to do that. But in the meantime, we're going to raid on Twitch. Everyone else, have a very good evening. Remember, at Dinner to Game, we always save you a seat at the table. Please protect yourself. Wear a mask when you can. Social distance when you can. Be careful, because we want you to be able to come back as often as possible to enjoy our content and all these other creators' contents, and you need to be healthy and safe to do that. So thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and we hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you all next time. Bye.